So I have to go to Copenhagen.
What about the other brands?
I've never tried them.
Was it Kodiak?
Well,
or
see
Black
this.
Bear?
Okay, well, Lucy's
little,
good.
Just the
but-
little
Oh, the packets?
yeah, the little nicotine packets,
Yeah.
right?
So there's a brand called Lucy. They're pretty good.
And then I seen one that's like one ONE or.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
Russian Chinese shit that is. I don't even want to
You think
try.
there's some conspiracy shit to that burning down?
Let me get some of that whiskey before I start talking.
Easy, I'm gonna tell it all. We about to go down this rabbit hole.
I think so, bro. Like, what was it? All the chicken farms and then the
Yeah.
dairies, all these like randomly caught
Oh,
fire.
yeah.
And then there's been some shit going on with the Zins and the government, right?
So Zins, I've heard two things. I've heard they're being sued for mislabeling what they are, and I've heard that their factory burned down. So, two things. I don't know. See, I go both ways with these conspiracies. Like, I think that something's going on, but in my head, is it like America propping up China and Russia as the enemy, or is it actually China and Russia? You know what I mean? Like, are we behind? Like, are we causing shit so that we can implement more rules on the people? This is where I'm stuck at.
I think so. I think that's the
Yeah.
way that.
And that's so crazy what's going on is eventually you're going to see people clapping at their own. Like, you know, everybody's like, everything's bad. Look at the cities. Look at the border. Look at everybody on drugs. Look at everything going on in America. And then fucking overnight, you're going to have totalitarian fucking system and everybody's going to be like, yeah, implement it, and then it's going to be used against them to suppress everything they say.
Oh, Sharia law.
And then like well, actually I think it's more like BlackRock, if you're familiar with them, owning
Yeah.
everything. We're just not going to own anything, and then we're at their whim to whatever they say we have to do, because they own the houses, the cars, the food one. See,
Well,
that's a
they-
scary one. Control the food.
They all, them in Vanguard, right? They own,
yeah, it's like
they
all those.
fucking
But
own
the thing
everything.
is, you know, people are like Vanguard. They're all the same. They're all the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
billionaire, trillionaire dudes.
Do you know the CEO?
I saw a
Of
picture of him
BlackRock?
today. Actually, I
You
saw
did?
a picture of him today with the president of Mexico. If we want to talk about that, that's crazy.
It's a woman, right?
Yeah.
And she's Jewish. I have nothing
Jewish.
against Jewish people, but the Mexican people are like 80 to 90% Catholic. So I don't know what's going on over there. She's not
she's
even
Jewish?
she's
Yeah.
not even Latin. Her family's from Lithuania. Again, nothing wrong with that, but she doesn't represent a whole group of people. That's all I'm saying. I
First
don't
woman,
know.
right, too?
Yeah, first woman. Shout out to her for doing that. But
But do you know how their laws work? Like, do you have to be from Mexico?
she was born in Mexico, but her family came from Lithuania.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. She's not like
That's a lot of people, though. When you look at
Yeah.
the census there in Mexico, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that are not
oh,
from Mexico.
but a lot of them are Catholic. Am I not
True.
mistaken?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
you're
we
right,
can.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
can
but
say
is
a
she
lot.
practicing? Like, does she do all Jewish laws, like holidays? Does
I just wanted to throw out there she's Jewish. It
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
really matter.
No,
but
yeah, no, that's right. No, I
I'm
mean,
not anti-Semitic, please, you know.
I tell you, you can be anything but anti-Semitic.
But the only thing
We here
exactly.
at the JP Lopez show.
hey, bro, for real, exactly. But the only reason I said that was because I've heard that country is really, really Catholic. So it's like I don't know how their politics are.
But they're Irish Catholic.
I fucking know. Man.
I'm
You would
bullshitting.
think that, like, you would think. I don't know. I'm looking at it
about to send
through.
this to the government. Enter, be anti-Semitic.
I'm looking at it through the eyes of the American law, I guess,
Yeah.
because you would think like, you know, our president would represent us. I don't know how they do their thing, but it's getting crazy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know she was Jewish,
Yeah,
but
she-
I thought that was pretty fucking cool that they got the first woman president. And this is no shots at any female, but I don't think a woman can be president because they deal with things with emotion and
Yeah.
not.
Logic.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. It's logic. man.
Yeah.
Here
I
at the
think
JP show.
I don't say this to be mean. Like, you guys are a lot older than me. Y'all dealt with women more than me. I'm not even married, but it seems like women are more emotional, and that's not a bad thing. They're just more emotional.
I mean, you come across like any relationship, right? And you throw your opinion to the husband, right? Well, then they go home and they do pillow talk, and then she hates you for whatever fucking reason. That's just raw emotion, you know?
And you want to give them a nuke? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So you go into a higher, you know, a fucking, you know,
Yeah.
a higher fucking power, and you're dealing off an emotional response, like.
Well, they like I just feel like sometimes they not all. They'll be upset, but they hold a grudge. Like instead of seeing like, okay, this is business or this is what we have to do, regardless how I feel about somebody or what they did. I got to do it this way. This is how we have to do it. Them would be like, I can't stand that bitch.
Yeah.
Why? Because she was wearing the same fucking dress.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, god damn. Or,
Because she was talking to you in 8th grade.
Yeah. I saw
Y'all
how she looked
dated in
at you.
7th grade.
Dude, I'm so happy to tell this story. This is the second time I've told this story, and it was I don't know who's gonna be listening that knows me, but so my great grandmother, she got in, she's 70 something, and she was being very rude to the person taking care of her at her nursing home that she goes to get her stuff. And
Chaka Khan stole my purse.
come to find out, these two women have been beefing with each other for like 50 fucking years because one accused the other of stealing each other's man, and I'm like, God damn, this is like grudge.
Your grandpa or another dude?
So he wasn't my grandpa, but like my mom's, my grandma's stepdad, kind of.
Okay.
So
But him?
That lady was accused my mammal of stealing him. So there was beef between them, and now they're old. Like, what harm can they do to each other? And they're still hating on each other so long later. I'm like, God damn,
And they're presidents.
Oh,
and now they're presidents.
That's some real hater shit, dog. I respect it, though. I respect it.
They argue for fucking time and distance, bro, not for any kind of sense. Just,
They already forgot.
yeah, we're just mad at you. Why? I don't know.
I can't remember.
Yeah, don't talk to me right now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, dude. That's my 2 cents, man. Is if you can show me a woman that does not operate off just of raw, pure emotion, then I'll vet for her. Yeah, she's cool. But every woman that I've dealt with,
Caitlyn Jenner. That's woman of the year,
Dylan
bro. That's
Mulvaney?
woman of the year.
Time says.
Yeah, I think.
those women are brave.
Shout out Pride Month, baby.
Have y'all seen that meme or not meme? It's a video, and then it's Caitlyn Jenner, and they're like, "Caitlyn Jenner, you look great." And that little boy's all bullshit. Bullshit. Fuck, man, y'all ready to start the show? Here we go.
John Eric. Media.
Okay, here we go.
All you ladies, pull your chi-chis out. This is the JP Lopez Show. Also, if you're a transgender, pull your pecker out. This is the JP Lopez Show.
What is up? Thank you for tuning back in the JP Lopez Show. Happy Pride Month, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
Is that for me? Thank you.
Tune in next time for San Juan's OnlyFans.
Coming out.
My man wore shorts today, which is a big step. Next step is the OnlyFans.
Pride Month has been canceled for White Boy Summer. Let me just say that real quick. I'm Rattlesnake, Hey, man.
God damn. All right, man. First topic of business. How do you feel about a woman president?
Yo, you gotta take that part out where I talked about. No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's the greatest thing in the world.
I got 2 first-timers here, man. I got my boy Jacob. Thank you for coming, man.
Yes, sir.
I've
Appreciate
been
it.
wanting to have you on for a long
Yeah, it's
time.
been a
dude.
minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but happy to fucking have you on.
Yes, sir.
And Rattlesnake Roy, man.
What's going on, guys?
I can't even lie and say like I know you too well, but we've been talking back and forth on social media. But can you plug anything and everything you got going?
I'm the host of the Snake Pit Rattlesnake Roy. That's my podcast, and then I basically do what your friends do. Or are you the owner? Who's the owner of all of this?
Me?
You are. So
Yeah.
I basically do what you do. I have Snake Pit Studios. I have 2 other. I
The
oversee
only
2
thing I
other-
don't own is the studio.
Well, but you
yeah.
oversee like
Yeah.
everything. So I oversee 2 other podcasts. My thing is called Snake Pit Studios, and that's basically what I do.
Okay. And you operate out of your house or an actual
Yeah,
studio?
in my house.
Okay.
But with this fucking heat, I'm gonna have to find a fucking studio, dog.
Fuck yeah.
It's bad, man.
Dude, you're cranking them out, man, because I seen you're like close to 300 already.
I'm at 280
Yeah.
around there, and then I have those other ones. They're getting up there too.
So you are once a week or twice a week?
It just depends.
Just whatever you feel.
When the weather's right, I'll do 2,
Okay.
and then, I mean, we're recording fucking 4 or 5 a week,
Mm-hmm.
just different ones. every week.
And you're on video. You're on YouTube.
Yeah, all of them except for the one on Patreon.
Okay.
Just audio.
You got a live podcast coming up.
June 22nd. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to come check it out, we'll be at the Cast Studio C. I know you're over there.
Yeah.
Near there.
That's so. I was telling you, we're in Studio G for my wife's art trail business. But when I saw that, I was like, man, that's fucking tight.
Yeah.
I wanted to do my live podcast for the 100th episode there, but I was gonna have to rent tarps and porta potties, and so I was like, nah.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I know at least 100 people would have went.
Damn.
Yeah.
I hope 100 people come to mine. Shit.
yeah.
Yeah, damn. I'm just gonna go tell them take a shit at Two Dogs. You guys can't shit in the restroom, man. Fuck that. But that's it.
You're not even worried about it. Fuck you.
Really,
Y'all are coming here to see me not piss and shit.
hey, you said it, dog. You said it, brother.
Oh,
Wait, so
man.
how long have you been doing this?
This was my second year, bro.
And already at 100
Yeah,
episodes?
yeah. I missed a few weeks, so I'm shy like 3 episodes.
Nice.
But yeah,
I'm thinking about, because I'm creeping up on 300, doing renting out the skating rink. I want to do that.
fuck, hell
I don't want
yeah.
to do a podcast, but I want to have a party.
to reenact the 300 scene.
No, just to pretend like I can skate. I can't skate.
Is this the same person that talks on Donnie Flam's show?
No, that is
Because he said something Rattlesnake, right?
no, it's God dang it, you had to ask me.
It'll come back.
Well, you could ask me, bro, but I mean, no, I don't
you
do
know.
that.
Oh, no, I don't know if you heard. You listen to Donnie Flamingo?
I'm familiar, no, but that's
Oh.
not me.
No, okay, because I
Yeah.
hear him say some you know,
Yeah, I know,
about somebody.
it's on my brain. I can't fucking.
And when you said the Rattlesnake, I was like, is that the same person?
Fuck yeah, man. Happy to have you on, bro.
Yeah, thank you, dude. This is gonna be fun. I think.
Yeah, it should be fun. You got anything going on you want to plug and promote, brother?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Living life, enjoying life, having a good time and stuff. I'm just happy to be here. Finally.
Finally. So we've been trying to get you on for a while now, and then so I'm like, all right, man, let me have him on the 101, and then you're like, well, I got to see if I can make it. And I was like, fuck.
I gotta check the calendar and
Yeah,
make sure
like,
nothing, nothing was on it. I was just saying that shit.
Yeah.
I was just,
Call in sick, man. Fuck them kids. Oh man, someone, what you got going on, bro?
I got my buddy down here from Utah,
Yeah.
Cathcart, and he's getting ready to go to the DR, move permanently
Yeah.
out there.
I heard you're gonna have a Tesla pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty soon, man. It's all right. Very impressed with the vehicle.
Yeah.
Has
How's its
way-
toe? It tows-
yeah.
We've been towing everything with it, bro. Semis, everything.
First one
Just
I
for
seen was
shits
a
and
tow
giggles.
package.
Just see their face when we're just towing it
You
for
should
fun.
see how far we get on a 4-hour charge.
Do you guys like the Cybertruck?
Not really.
I fucking love that thing.
You do?
I love it. I love it.
Well,
You like the design and everything?
Well, I liked it initially, and this is just the type of guy I am. Everybody's starting to hate on it, so now I'm liking
Oh
it more.
yeah, you
because
want to be the other
Yeah.
guy. You want to be that guy.
I've always been that guy. I'm not trying to be that guy.
All right. So
But
you're that guy.
I did like it before, and because I saw it here not too long ago. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that thing's
there's
awesome.
a few.
And now everybody's talking like they hate it. I'm like, man, well, I
Well,
just
I
like it
didn't like
more.
when they first came out, the whole design. But when he took me to go charge the car up over there at Tesla, and a couple came in and parked, they had a flat black matte one. So I got an up close personal look at it, and I was like, that's
we have
pretty nice.
Tesla here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Off
shit.
of 82nd.
Fuck, I didn't know.
Yeah, off of 82nd.
Where Rhaegar used to be?
It tells you how.
You know where the Chicken Express is in that
Yeah.
area right there? Right there. There's a Tesla. So when he was charging up his ride, a couple of those trucks pulled up beside it, and so I got to actually look at it, and I was like, that's
So
pretty cool.
here's my thing. Okay, so if the power grid is already bogged down because we have like 100 and let's just say it's like the middle of August, 105, 106 degree heat. Everyone's cranking up their ACs. They've already did a public appeal where they've asked you, hey, can you lower your usage? The grid is already like band-aided everywhere, And then we're adding more electric cars to, charge the shit. I don't see how that works,
Well,
man.
they on the Teslas they have that where you put it in, you crank it, and it charges up. No, I'm just fucking with you.
No, what you do is you put gas in the generator and then you plug the generator.
See? Yeah.
America needs we need to move to nuclear power. Man. That's the way.
Oh, dude. I think there's
It's the
only
best way.
like a handful of nuclear power plants still active.
So apparently, with AI becoming more and more, that takes a lot of power, and all these like companies are moving to they're buying old plants and redoing it to use it for power.
AI probably uses as much as Bitcoin, doesn't it?
I think
Electric?
more,
More?
way more. It's a lot of
Wow.
computing power.
And Bitcoin is fucking
Heavy
heavy
usage.
usage,
A lot of
bro.
people say. I never got into that
Dude,
shit.
if you go to like those Bitcoin mines, I mean, they've got every damn, I don't even know what they're called, running at like full capacity.
Yeah.
And so every mine place has got, I mean, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars that they pay for their electricity bill, either monthly or like
Are
every
they
6
making
months.
that money though?
That's what I wonder, because I
You know what
don't
I mean?
I don't know enough to I don't know enough. It's got to be worth it, right? It
That's
can't
what I'm
all be a
assuming.
tax write off
Yeah.
or
Well,
something.
Bitcoin went up recently. so.
but you're mining for how many
Yeah.
how many coins do you know what I don't know. And
Dude,
then
you're spending hundreds of thousands and you're making hundreds, so you're walking away with a profit of like $10.
that's what
You know what I
way
mean? I
over
don't-
my pay
yeah, I
grade
don't- I don't
and
get it
knowledge.
either.
So I don't know, but I do know that they take a fuck ton of electricity, and now you're telling me AI is even more.
Yeah.
And then we're adding
Well, I was about to
electric
say,
cars on this
apparently
shit.
With
Wow.
everybody want to do electric cars, it's gonna be a lot more too.
And then I don't even know if it's true, but I heard like California banned gas cars in like 2026 or something like
No,
that.
there's
They're
a,
trying to
there's a
phase it
thing I
out,
heard that,
but
man. They're phasing out
With,
all
the,
gas.
with
Yeah.
the next
everywhere.
10 years,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if
so-
not, they'll start taxing you or some shit like that.
Like fuck that.
They're not gonna make
dude.
no more parts for gas vehicles or anything like that anymore.
Fucking
But that's why also
excuse
too,
my
the government
language, that's
can
gay as
control
shit.
you,
But
though.
then that's total control.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
goes against
Because
that.
because
They
your car's out of battery, you can't use the electric to power it up. How the fuck you getting anywhere?
But also too, they can
Don't get me
track
started,
you,
bro.
right? And you track you, you go on the run. They're like, oh, he's on the run. Turn it off.
Oh yeah,
Where's he
for
at?
sure. Yeah,
Then you
I didn't
can't
even
move.
think of that.
You know what I mean? Everywhere you go is tracked.
apparently they've killed some people like that already. So who knows?
You know what I mean?
Fuck, dude.
This guy like exposed the war in Iraq, the way this general was acting. He exposed it on accident, and that's how they killed him. They said they jammed his car up and he ran into a fucking wall.
Good old Paul Walker.
It's pretty much shit like
There's
that.
a conspiracy theory that they did that shit to him.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, if you if you get into like, I go off and on with like my time. Like, is everything conspiracy? Is it not?
Yeah, I saw your
shit.
episode with Ramos,
That was a
man,
great one,
and
man.
you know, you said it well. Like you kind of take it for entertainment.
It is, but then
purposes.
see, I go from that to like,
But
oh
then
shit.
you can get deep into it and like start believing like crazy shit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, look what happened this week. You know, Trump and shit. I don't fucking know. You tell me, man.
Yeah. Fuck. Anyways, I didn't want to get this deep already.
I love it. I'll go. Shit.
So I guess we'll get into it, brother. You know, I wanted to have y'all on for this specific reason because number one, I don't know you. Like the panel that I usually have, I know, you know, very well for many, many years. So it's kind of a, you know, something new, something different. But also to ask you, you know, to get into the type of shit that we ask. And do you have like any major mistake in your life? Have you ever had one? And what have you learned from it?
I went to jail, so that fucked me up for a while. So I got arrested for a felony, and luckily it wasn't that big of a deal. It sounds like a big of a deal,
Yeah,
but
on paper it's bad.
I went to jail. That fucking place sucks. And I was 19, and I was like, well, I'm not doing anything bad anymore ever again. I'll tell you that. I ain't never going back to that motherfucker, dude.
When you went to jail, how many days did it take you to take your first shit?
Dude, I was shitting.
Shit, the first day.
I'm a real shitter. I don't give a fuck. I was shitting in there. I took a shower in there. I didn't give a fuck. But
Did you really change your ways though?
it's not like I changed my ways, but I
Maybe
was
your
just
way of
like,
thinking or
I
something?
thought more about what the consequences to
More
my.
cautious.
I was
Yeah.
way more cautious after that. Like I was like, yo, this is not. I mean, plus all of that, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
God
man.
damn, dude, I can't be fucking around like this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, even like, I just can't do it no
Yeah.
more. Like it was for, I used to be a kleptomaniac, so I'll say that. And I won't even steal like a fucking candy bar anymore. Fuck that. I won't,
You got scared street.
Pretty much. I recommend that. If you
Bikes.
Yo, that show really works, dog. So that was like That was the one that came to my head when I
Yeah.
thought about that.
You know, they took us on a field trip in 6th grade to jail, right? And I wasn't a big kid. I was a normal sized kid, believe it or not. And we had a fat kid in our class, right? We go to jail, bro. We're in fucking 6th grade, man. And you hear from the back of the jail cell, "Dad, you see that fat ass kid?" We were in 6th grade, man. My buddy started laughing. And of course, we all looked at him, and his fucking head just dropped and like sank. Like,
Damn it again.
Shut up,
Did he get skinny? Is he still
no,
fat?
I don't think so. Because I knew him. I haven't seen him since high school, but that was 6th grade, and I knew him all through high school, and he was still a big
So it
dude.
didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
But he's like, "Damn, did you see that fat ass kid?" Like, God dang.
Down.
Jake, any major mistakes, and what did you learn from it?
Yeah, it's kind of a spinoff of what you did because I was on the opposite side of this stuff. Like, I don't call it a mistake, but it's something I should have jumped into when I was younger, as far as jumping into law enforcement and stuff. I worked in the penitentiary for 15 years, and that was 15 too long. Probably 5 years into it,
That's how I met you.
I had some guys leave and go to PD and went to the academy, and they're like, come on. I'm like, oh, I'm good here. I don't need anything and stuff. And now that I look back, I'm like, damn, I should have did it. I could be retired right now, like the rest of these guys and stuff, and just
Collected
like,
2 checks.
Man,
Yeah.
talk to me. I'm
Yep.
telling you. So
That's how
Yeah,
I met
that's
you.
one of the
Through
biggest ones.
Randall Thomas.
yeah, Reverend Thomas.
That's how I fucking
Yeah.
met you. Yeah.
That's why you bring that name up. I ain't heard that name in
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, dude. I've been trying to
Randall.
get him on too.
Yeah.
And he's like, what
He's
the fuck is this podcast you
That
talking
dude's
about, man?
character, bro. He's out there. He is out there.
So, like, I don't have one mistake. I've got several mistakes that were all the same cause. And it was just me half-assing through life, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I was a real great athlete. I was very athletic for my size build in junior high and high school. I was real good at sports, and I just half-assed it, you know? And I was good. So I can just imagine what life would be like if I did
Right.
that full speed. But then not only that, you know, take it to my like school, like at tech and in work. I fucking half-assed like most of my 20s, bro.
Yeah.
And it eats me up because like who knows where the fuck I would be now had I come to my senses and said like, hey man, this shit ain't gonna be like given to me, you know? Like it took a long time for me to wake up, especially to the real world and understand that like nothing's gonna be given to me.
sure.
And I fucking half-assed a bunch of shit. And even, you know, I come up here and I say feel-good stories about my pops and stuff, but I even half-assed our relationship with that because, you know, we butted heads a lot and I just didn't care to fix it or didn't care to, like, holler at him and be like, what the fuck is this, the root of our fucking evil for each other, you know? And I just fucking tossed it up to not giving a shit and just being half-assed about it. So coming out of that mindset, I've learned that, dude, everything that I do is fucking balls to the wall. And I've kind of got into my son for doing that. And he's only 19, but I'm like, dude, you're going the same fucking path that I'm like, dude. And I just got onto his ass yesterday. I'm like, hey, man, your day doesn't start at 2 p.m. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, it starts early. Like, you're missing out on bread that you could be making. He makes his own hours at work. Like, dude,
Nice.
come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're missing out on some bread that you can be stacking. Like, your day should not start at 2 p.m. And I get it when he was at tech, I get it. School's out. There's no fucking excuse for that, man. And I thought we were going to bump heads, but he fucking replied back, because this was through text, because I worked overnight, and his reply back was like, yeah, I know I'm slacking. I'll pick it up. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good when he can see it within himself.
Yeah.
It may take a little
Recognize it,
push
yeah.
from you.
Can I have another one of those
text or
beers?
whatever thing.
Is that cool?
Let's get him another beer.
Thank you.
Going back to what you talked about in high school and stuff, did you get any any colleges hit you up?
I got a
'cause
bunch
you had
of
an
letters.
injury, right?
Yeah,
You had
I
an
tore my
injury.
ACL my senior year, last game of the season, and I did get a lot of letters, but I didn't get any offers. I just was getting letters saying that, you know, of course they were interested, and I thought, you know, hell yeah, you know. And so, what was the incentive of even going harder? Because they're already looking, you know.
Did you do any visits or anything?
You know,
No?
I didn't do any visits. Like I said, last game of the season, like it
Took it
someone
out of
pulled
you.
the fucking plug and everything stopped.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is, but you
It's
live and you
tough.
learn, right?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I kind of went through that, like, so I got opportunities to play in college. I went to, when I graduated, I got a chance to go to Soros. So I played,
yeah.
I played a year in Alpine.
Hell yeah.
But, and kind of the same thing, 'cause, like, started my freshman year, halfway through my freshman year, I had some scouts come down from Ohio State. It was going to be a Buckeye, dog. Yeah. And I didn't have to play anymore. He's like, no, you don't have to play anymore. Just stay in shape and stuff. We'll go ahead and fix everything. You can come over here. And I was going to say,
We talking
yeah.
football?
Yeah. And, you know, long story short, I ended up breaking my arm again.
Damn.
And it's funny how the world works. They
That
took
path wasn't
everything
for you.
away. Yeah, he took it away from me, you know, and went through a couple of depression, quit college.
You didn't want to end up like one of those guys that say the Ohio State. I went to the Ohio State.
But yeah, kind of the same thing. Like after that, I just went into kind of I don't want to call it depression. It's just like I kept, I don't know, felt bad about myself. And
Yeah.
stuff. But you know, you got to pick yourself up and dust yourself off because life doesn't stop.
Oh, hell
it
no,
keeps
it
on
don't.
going.
But a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
can't. They can't pick
do it.
themselves
They can't
up.
get past it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they stay in that pity party for a while, and then it becomes a fucking disease, and they
Oh,
just can't
man.
get out of it.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
you get all kinds of medications and
Yeah.
it's wild.
It's crazy, man.
I know people like that.
But yeah, I do too.
know?
Yeah, and I've got family like that I just wish would just turn their mindset to just positive thinking
Yeah.
and get themselves out of it. But it's easier said than done.
Man, that's a hard thing. Like, I feel like that's a self journey thing. Only you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, luckily I started this when I was 23. That's when it switched for me. I was like, all right, you don't want to be fucking lame your whole goddamn life. at least you can fucking try something, man, you know? That's what I was like.
But like I said, it's a lot easier said than done. I think it comes with growth in like mindset and maybe in age.
Yeah.
What was your story, bro?
Mine is not stopping to smell the roses, man. When I was younger, all I wanted was to make money and not be. I mean, I'm still fucking poor, but not poor like we were when we were kids. You know,
Yeah.
my parents worked all the time. It was just shit happens, man. And we, you know, light got
man.
cut off, water got cut off. You know, but my dad worked all the time. It's just so I always had that fear of not having. So just worked and didn't enjoy things, man. And now that I'm older, and I feel like with Malcolm, I have another chance. So, you know, I try my best, you know, to try to balance it with working and striving all the time, but to take a break and enjoy them, man.
Yeah.
Because
Amen.
they'll never be 3, they'll never be 4 again, they'll never be 5 again. My daughter's going to be 21 this month. Right?
Damn.
21, man. And I can honestly not remember anything I did with her when she was little. You know what I mean? Because I was always out there.
You were
know,
doing your
working,
dad shit.
You know what I mean?
Grinding.
And I didn't enjoy anything, man. And now I have the opportunity to, and I still work nonstop, man. Always working. But you know, sometimes I'll remember, like, hey, you know what? Let's just take a trip. Let's all get together and just go, and we just enjoy it because you'll never get those times back. You can't take nothing with you. I could buy, like, you know, I was talking to Cathcart in his room. He's gonna be 5. Dude got Yeezys, fucking all kinds of shoes, right? And his favorite pair of shoes are his fucking Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Right? The Paw Patrol shoes.
They're the light ups and shit.
Yeah, and it kills me, right? It's like, son, wear these shoes. Like, I bought you these shoes, man. Paid $200-300 for these shoes, but he wants to wear the Paw Patrol, crying for him, and then it just made me, you know, realize, like, it doesn't matter. It makes him happy.
Yeah.
You know, all the material stuff does not matter. It's what makes him happy. He fucks with Paw Patrol. Those are his shoes. He don't give a fuck about those
That's slick
Yeezys
right
or
there.
Jordan. That's his shit. So it makes me think, like, I just need to enjoy it. Just sit back. And so that's my biggest mistake, was not enjoying, not appreciating a lot of things that I had, you know, because, you know, always comparing myself. And that's a thief of joy. Always comparing yourself to somebody
Oh,
else.
believe me.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
And so now I'm just like, you know, I am what I am. I have what I have, and just be happy with it. You know, it could be worse always.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
do that? Do you compare yourself? 'Cause
Try
you're
not to.
You're younger than us, so that's why I'm asking. Like,
I'm with you. It's just I always think of that quote. Like it's thief. What is it? Comparison
It's
is
a
it?
thief, yeah.
It's a thief. Yeah, I try not to. I listen. Like I just try. Like it's really hard not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fucking hard not to, especially because I have some friends who do some fucking crazy cool shit. Like I got a friend who's like touring the world with a band, and I'm like, God damn. Like I'm proud. I'm proud. Super proud for him and of him. But I'm like, fuck, and I'm like, it's hard for me not to get in that mindset. It's like, when's my break? When
Yeah.
am I gonna?
Yeah.
So I try not to. I'm like, well, you did what you could today, man. Yeah, damn.
I think in my younger years, I would do that shit. I'd be like, man, I do the same shit. Why the fuck didn't that happen for me? Or where the fuck is, like, when is my time to shine? When I stopped doing that is when I became way fucking happier, bro. And also, like in junior high and high school, I gave a shit about what people thought about me. But
Now,
dude, but I learned right out of high school, my dad's attitude, like, I guess it fucking came out of my DNA, and then I was just like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck who likes me. And that made for a way, way, way more exciting party time, party years of my life. You know what I mean? Like,
But I think that comes with growth and maturity too. At the same time, everybody lives their life at a different aspect and stuff. But the way you finally stop trying to live your life for somebody else and you choose what you want to do in your life changes everything because it makes you happier because now you're living for yourself. That's one of the biggest things for me and stuff.
Did you do that early or late?
You know what? It took me a while. I think it took, shout out to the wife to put me in my place and stuff because when I was wilding out. We did what we did. A little older, but we did what we did and stuff. And it took my wife to ground me. It was like, hey, we got a son. It's time for you to focus in on what you need to do for us. But in order for you to do for us, you need to do for yourself. And once I got that mind frame and stuff, I was like, all right, the better I do for myself, the more I can put it out to my family and stuff. And ever since then, dude, it's been good.
Yeah,
It's been
fuck
good.
yeah, bro. I said party years, and it reminded me of a story that we've got together. So I'm lit, bro. Fucking lit. And it's my boy Georgie and my buddy Eric, and we go to a fucking country club, bro. What was it called?
Wild West.
Wild West.
The Wiki
Wild
Wild.
West.
The
We
Wiki
don't
Wiki
fucking
Wild.
do country. I hate country. Like,
Okay.
I've always have. We don't fucking do country. We fucking go to the country club and we have a great night. And I fucking wake up early in the morning, a Saturday morning, to go work out. And back then, working out was my DNA. So fucking hungover, woke up at 8, went to go work out. Well, this fucker's here, and he's like, "You were this fucking close, bro." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Dude, you were this fucking close from having me to kick you the fuck out last night." And I was like, "What the fuck did I do?" He goes, "Man, bro, what the fuck did you do? You need to holler at your boy and tell you what you fucking did." He goes, "You for real don't know what you did? What the fuck did I do?" He goes, "Dude, go holler at your boy, man." And I was like, what the fuck? So I immediately called Georgie. He's still asleep. I'll fucking wait till he wakes up. And like, what the fuck happened last night? He goes, "Dude, you were fucking on one, bro." And I was like, what? He goes, "You fucking told me to go be a wingman for some big black chick for her friend, to go holler at her friend because you wanted to go dance with that big black chick." And I was like, what the fuck? He goes, "Yeah, because they took a break in the country to play hip hop, and you went to go to the dance floor to dance with her." He goes, "So I'm trying to, like, be the wingman," and then she's like, "Oh, fuck no." And he's like, "What?" And he turns around, and when he turns around, he sees me pulling out her big ol' ass tit on the dance floor and start sucking on her tit.
Damn.
And apparently he told Georgie, "Hey, go get that motherfucker, get him the fuck out."
Respect, dog. Respect.
Yeah.
No, respect, dog.
And it's been a great friendship ever since.
So you didn't even get to enjoy that? You don't remember?
I don't remember
You didn't
it,
get to
man.
enjoy that wonderful moment?
So like you said, when I told me we have times and stuff when we were younger, like I was a bouncer at that time, right? And these guys were still 3-4 years younger than me and stuff. And I'm watching these guys, I'm like, and they're like, "Hey, go get your buddy." And, you would get to know the guys that show up. And I look and I'm like, I know I'm not seeing what I'm saying.
Oh, what a wonderful picture right there.
I see Jordan. I'm like,
Hey,
you hear him out, bro.
Do you train MMA or any of that stuff?
sir.
No, you don't. Damn, I was gonna ask you if you did, like if you wanted to. You look like you can fight. I mean, I'm hearing you're
Yeah,
a
bro.
cop and you
Yeah,
fucking.
Yeah, we do, bro. It's $49.99. The first you gotta
I'll
pay
fight.
the first.
You gotta pay me first. I get the deposit.
Pay-per-view. We can put the gloves on. How about that? No,
you gotta pay
You
the
said
first
you're a
month,
bouncer and you were in the jail and shit. I'm like, I wonder if you fight. But,
Nah. Not.
well, maybe you shouldn't say that. Yes, you do.
I don't fight, but yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like train.
Not to toot my horn, but I can handle myself. I've been blessed too. I'll put it that way.
Did you grow up fighting? No.
Something recently I got into.
Oh, really?
You do MMA?
I train with my buddy.
No, I mean like grow up fighting, like fighting in school.
No, I was a good kid, dude.
Bro.
I was like.
I don't think. I think we were all good kids, and we
Yeah.
still had to fight.
I didn't get no fights until I got
Junior high.
no. Like I was. How old were we when we met? I probably.
You a fucking liar.
It was your fault.
God damn, you a fucking
Fucking
liar.
service. I think that I got my first push.
I thought you were being for real. Like, yeah, dude. We were. I mean, I would think we're good kids, but we grew up fighting like a motherfucker.
was normal.
Dude. Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It was a thing
But
to do.
you know what though? Back then you could fight and still be cool with them.
Yeah, it was
like
a
the
thing to
next
do.
day was
Yeah.
just
See,
you got in an argument, you fought, and then it was over.
Yeah.
you know how you
done.
in Wild West, not to make this a sad podcast, but now it's cowpokes.
Yeah.
My cousins were fighting there, and one of them got shot and killed. So yeah, that ain't on
Oh,
the table.
shit.
That ain't on the table no more. Everybody likes to shoot.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
man.
In the
Yeah.
club.
Yeah.
Outside of
No,
it.
outside.
They were fighting in the club.
saw that.
Took it outside. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that was
saw
my
that.
cousin.
Damn.
But still, remember not too long ago, it's been a while, but at the depot, they shot them inside and they came outside and they shot the other people outside. This one dude.
It's
Fight,
everywhere,
man.
bro.
It's crazy, man. Nobody wants to take
Well,
an ass whooping
no one
more.
can take an ass whooping no
Yeah,
more.
that's right.
Yeah.
There's no fighting. dude.
It's a different atmosphere in those type of places. You can go back to what's that off 66 and Slide, that pool hall over there
66 and slide.
behind over by the
Oh,
bowling
Chips.
alley. Chips.
Yeah.
Chips used to be just a laid back, older kind of place to hang out and stuff. I used to love going there. And then somebody got shot outside that one. And I think they had a video of it and stuff.
Yeah,
It-
Chips
it's
was
just-
badass. Yeah, it
Just
was.
people are wilding out nowadays.
Yeah, man, they can't take. You know, my girl's like, yeah, I got my ass kicked plenty of times. I mean, it's part of you get 'em fight enough. Somebody's gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sooner
It's just
or
part of
later.
life. Somebody's gonna.
I
kill
can
you.
only say I've only had my ass whooped once. 99-1, baby.
Was it that black girl?
It's
was
funny
that
you
black
say
chick?
that. Okay, so you ready story time? It's funny you say that. My wife's gonna laugh her ass off on this one, so because I don't talk about this much because it hurt me more in my pride than it did my body. Right? You talk about MMA. So you remember when Lubbock at the Civic Center they had the Tough Man contest?
Oh, yeah.
So I entered it one
The
time.
LSD cop.
No, I didn't fight him.
Oh, okay.
I probably would have
No,
fought
but
him
I'm
next
saying-
one.
Walter, what's his name?
Yeah.
Officer
Yeah,
Walters?
shout out Darren Walters.
Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker.
But so on a whim, I entered it. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna do this, right? So me and there's you might know this guy. He was like the manager at Bodyworks over by Jake's. His name was Tyson. Tyson, I can't remember his last name. But anyway, we all signed up and stuff. Big old good-looking guy, and we're watching everybody. You don't know who you're gonna fight, right? They'll just call names. You, so and so, so and so.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's
yeah,
how it's
not set up.
I thought it was.
I thought it was like weight class.
No, there's no way. This is tough man content, you know.
Rigged.
Yeah.
I
There's
thought
no
it was
rigging.
the smallest
It's
guy. I
like,
got him.
So, you come in, you sign your paperwork, you basically, sign all the forms and stuff. And I'm sitting back there talking to him and stuff, and we're just BSing back there and stuff, and we're watching everybody, right? And they're calling so and so, and the room is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and I'm like, shit. This dude done told me he's like a semi-pro boxer. He's like 27-0. He's got a couple West Texas titles. He's like, what do you do? I said, man, I work in the prison, dog. I fight every day. I'm trying to make this up. I don't do that, right? But, so we're sitting.
I'm about to get a
cool.
teardrop tattoo.
So in prison, all
You
the
got
women.
your
The women. I like the women.
Once we finally realized, like, we look at each other like, shit. We just walk away from each other like, all right, Tyson, Jacob. I'm like, damn. And we go first round.
Fuck, dude.
And we go. And I think my brother, he's got the video. This is back at VHS times. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
They had
yeah.
the camcorder, the old
Them big
betas
old
and stuff.
box.
Yeah. He's got the video. And we squared up in the middle of the ring. I didn't know how to box, do nothing to box. So we square up in the middle of the ring and we're just throwing. Boom, 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 boom. Like 3 seconds left in the round. I catch him and I send him into the ropes, right? I said, I got this fool. And I tried to go forward and my legs wouldn't work anymore. I was done.
Oh, shit.
So the bell rings. I go to my corner. My corner guy, I don't know who he was. He's like,
Random
bro,
people.
you almost got him. Just hit him again and stuff. I said, I can't move, bro. I'm done. I'm gassed. I never done nothing like this before. You know, I used to little 2-3 minute fights and
Yeah,
we're done, right?
Um,
So second, ding ding, second round, we go out there, bro. I can't believe I'm talking about this. And the dude, I somehow I get to the middle of the ring, I square up, and that fool catches me, pow, with a right, and I drop, right. And the referee comes over and he's going 1, 2, and I'm looking at him, right? Wide-eyed, I'm cool, I'm coherent, I'm everything. He's 3. Hey, are you gonna get up?
Nope.
4, 5. You look okay. You want to get up? I said, my legs do not work. I cannot get up. I cannot get up. So they ding, 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 10. They call it. They pick me up and take me back to the corner and stuff. My brothers were, man, they roasted my ass forever. But that was like on a Saturday. That Monday, I went to the gym because I used to go to Bodyworks.
Yeah.
And I saw him there. And his face was all fucked up. So that's the only thing that made me feel good.
Yeah,
Like,
he got beat up.
You got one.
I got you, fool. He was all beat up. He's like, bro, that's the baddest fight I've ever been in because he's like, everybody's got technique. You just squared up in the middle of the round. So let's middle of the ring and said, let's throw.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd never done that before, bro. He was like, yeah.
But
So,
I just want to let you know how my legs work. I'd have got up, bitch.
Tyson, the sequel, let's go. Let's do this.
But that's the worst of when families, they'll fuck.
Oh, bro, I got roasted. My wife roasted me. I'm glad my son wasn't born.
You were
He
on a
would've
Christmas
roasted me.
card.
Dude, Amanda roasted me. We're at the shop, and we're working on some brakes, right? And I had a friend named Black. And I was like, hey, man, I had put the tools down with this other dude that came helping my grandpa. Dude had to be like 75 years old. My homeboy put his tool at the top of his, thought everything belonged to my dad. So I'm out there and say, hey, man, go give me this tool. So he goes in the shop, and he just starts grabbing from that dude's tool bag where I told him the tools, but he thought they were ours. But it was the other guy. So that guy sees him and starts cussing at him and yelling at him, right? Old white guy. And my homeboy's black. He's a black dude, right? So he comes on, he goes, hey, Juan, you better get this dude, man. He's talking shit because I'm getting the tools. And I go in there, like, what's he talking about? I go in there, and I was like, oh, I see what the problem is, right? The mistake. And I was like, oh, man, my bad, bro. I said, we put them on top. It's just a mistake. He starts talking shit, right? And I'm looking, and my grandpa's standing there, Black's standing here. And I'm like, what? And I said, man, fuck you, right? Just like that.
Not because I wanted to.
Dude, all of a sudden, this old man just said, whack, slapped the shit out of me,
oh,
bro.
hell yeah.
Fucking slapped me. Dude, I saw like stars and shit.
Oh,
Because I wasn't expecting. I was like, man, fuck you.
Right.
And I looked at Black and I was like, yeah, I told him right in there. Bam! Fucking face red and hot. And I look at my grandpa and he's like, because I have to fucking hit this old man back, right?
I challenge you to a duel.
So I slapped his ass back, right? I slapped him, and he fucking starts tumbling. He fucking falls, knocked the table down, bro. And then my homeboy Black goes, oh shit, Juan, you going to jail. I was like, this motherfucker. Right? And then I couldn't leave because the fucking truck's brakes were off, right?
Oh, shit. It's not like he can break out of here.
I was like, fuck, man. So he's laying all the tools on top of him, bro. I was like, fucking, Black ain't even help. He's like, you going to jail, bro. You going to jail. And I was like, fuck, man. So I take off, right? Walking. I was like, fuck this. I'm not staying here. So I take off. I'm gone like 2 hours, man. Because my dad's shop is on West 19th Street, right?
He called the cops?
No.
Oh, okay.
Check it out, right? So I'm thinking he did. So I take off walking. There's nothing close. So I make it to Four Corners. Right?
God damn.
Yeah, because my dad's shop is on West 19th Street. So
Yeah.
you pass the roller rink and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I make it all the way over there, man. I'm like, fuck, man. Wow.
That's Inler, ain't it?
Huh?
That's Four Corners is Inler?
Inler.
Yeah.
179.
Yeah.
Yeah, FM 179.
So I was like, fuck, man, what do I do? I can't go. I need to get my car, right? I need to get my fucking car. So I was like, fuck, man, maybe the cops are gone. Or because I'm thinking the cops, he called the cops. Because I was like, this dude got fucked up. So I take off walking back, and I get there, and there's nothing happening, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And my uncle and them like, man, I heard you got your ass kicked. Right? I was like, what? And he was like, I was like, nah, man. I said, where's that guy at? He goes, he's inside there. So I was like, I'm gonna go apologize to you so he don't call the cops on me.
Right.
I go in there, dude. Hey, how you doing, sir? Like, fucking, like, nothing happened, right? Super fucking nice. And my homeboy be like, dude, you knocked that motherfucker back into time. He was
75 years
racist.
old, he had dementia and
He was
shit.
racist in the 60s. He came back into the fucking 2000s, bro, because this motherfucker's super nice right now. And I was like, shit. Nobody remembered me slapping him, right? The whole time, everybody's like, damn, I heard you got your ass kicked. All my uncles, my dad. So I'm like, fuck these dudes. So we put my shit together. I didn't know they called my girl. They called Amanda because they didn't know where I went. They thought I took off, right? And I left the phone and everything there because I was like, fuck this. And I get home and Amanda's like, I heard some old man kicked your ass. And I was like, what the fuck? I said, did they tell you I slapped them back? She was like, no. And then you know what she says, laughing? She goes, man, I wish I would have been there to see him slap you. And I was like, God,
Be your own, dog. It'd be your own people.
But it never let me down, bro. That's why I said I know how family can
bro,
be.
you
Like
already
nobody
know how it is,
remembers you.
You don't need
fucking
enemies
squaring
with
up,
family
bro.
like that, bro.
Yeah, dude. But Amanda, bro, my dad, all them like got your ass kicked. I was like, I slapped him back. I knocked him down. Nobody remembered that. They're like, oh, you got your ass kicked. I was like, fucking family, man.
You missed out on an opportunity
What was that?
for that. What is it? That the
Slap
slap,
fest?
yeah,
Oh,
slap
fuck
contest
that,
or
bro.
whatever.
You see their faces swell up?
Oh,
it's
dude.
fuck
I
that.
didn't know they could do that.
Bust
I
your
would not
eardrums.
do. Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that, bro.
That's that Dana White shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that, bro.
Dude, there's some monsters on
Dude,
that.
hell
Did you
yeah.
see that video where that dude's head like looked like it fucking spun around?
You
Have
sent
seen
it
that?
to me.
Did you ever seen it?
I seen that.
I know there's like two Hawaiian brothers on there. that-
Dude,
black
he,
dude
he
tearing
slapped
everybody
this
up.
dude so hard. In the video, it legit
Looks like it's
slow motion in the video looks like his head spun the fuck around.
But these got like mallets for hands.
Yeah,
I thought I
yeah.
had big hands. Those dudes
Couldn't,
are
man.
ridiculous.
Well, I seen him hit, man. It looked like a normal face, and all of a sudden, just whoop. I'm like, fuck that. How much you winning? Case of beer. I'm like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
nah, I'm good.
A 30-pack.
I'm good.
Fuck that shit, dog.
Nope, not for me.
Shit, dude. Before we fucking go to break, man, I got another fucking question that I had wanted to ask. And what do you have? Start with you again, bro. Do you have a memorable fucking day that you'd like to relive?
That I'd like to relive? Yeah, I was thinking about this question. I have two in recent memory. So I went to this festival called Sick New World in April. It's in Las Vegas. That was pretty cool.
Is it a music festival?
It's
or-
new metal. So I saw Slipknot and this bands like that. That was really cool. And I saw System of the Down, and I thought System of the Down was one of the coolest performances I've ever seen in my life that I'd like to relive, but that doesn't compare to my number one, which was in August when I saw Metallica. So Metallica is like my favorite band
Awesome.
of
Where'd you
all
see 'em
time.
at?
I saw them at Cowboy Stadium in
Okay.
Arlington. Saw them in August, first time I ever seen them. I got fucking obsessed with them, and I'd like to relive that moment. It was 2 nights actually, so I'd like to be able to.
Yeah.
I have a shitty memory. I can't remember shit, so I try to fucking I had to like watch videos and be like, oh yeah, I remember.
We went to Ozfest. I'd be lying to you if I told you the year, bro. And we had to get there at like 10 a.m. because Slipknot was on the 3rd fucking stage at 11 a.m., bro.
Damn.
This is how long it was.
Yeah.
This is how long ago it
They were
was.
newer.
Yeah, like Slipknot was not what Slipknot became, but I still was fucking in love with Slipknot. And yeah, they were on the 3rd fucking stage at Ozfest at 11 a.m.
Well, you don't remember the year?
It was probably like 01, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like 2000.
So this was their 20th anniversary for their first album, I think. I think so.
Yeah.
And they were in their red jumpsuits.
Yeah.
So apparently it was like.
Did you like Stone Sour?
I'll listen to him.
I did like Stone
What's the
Sour.
recent Corey Taylor?
Corey Taylor.
Yeah, it's his other band. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all right. Have you ever heard of a band called Kitty?
Yeah.
So they were at 11 at this festival we were at. So we had to get up early to go to that. And it was as if they were like headlining at 11 a.m. They
Yeah.
were like they did them dirty, putting them at 11 a.m. It was a really cool band. So I don't.
I'll
It's a
tell
bunch
you.
of females, or
Yeah, it's all females from
Is it?
like Europe or some shit, and they're
Really?
really fucking cool.
I was gonna think like I was like, isn't that the band that played at Jake's? But that's a different Butcher Babes.
I
You ever heard of
never
them?
heard
They're
of
I
them.
think they're local or maybe Dallas or something.
But Kitty's a little bit older.
They're
right?
way older.
Yeah,
They've been
okay.
since the
yeah.
90s.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
So have you
I'm
heard of Baby
remembering.
Metal? They're all Japanese metal band, and they're three like young girls my age. Pause. So they're like my age, and they do metal. It's fucking cool. I'd never heard of them before.
They sing
Yeah.
in English.
No, they sing in Japanese,
Oh,
but
okay.
they have like a metal band behind
Yeah, yeah,
them,
yeah.
and they're singing their. It's K-pop or whatever the fuck you want to
That's
call
what I
it,
was about to say.
but
K-pop.
with metal. It's fucking cool as shit.
That's
So-
crazy. I'll tell you a funny story about that fucking day. My boy Chris ain't gonna like it, but so we gotta get there early for Slipknot, right? My boy Georgie, every time we went to Dallas back in the day, this motherfucker wanted to eat Mexican food. Dude, I'm like, bro, your mom cooks it, bro. Like, why the fuck we gotta go eat Mexican food in Dallas, man? So we went to La Super. And for people that don't know what La Super is, it's like the Michoacana here in town or whatever it was. I think it's even called La Super, right? Anyways, so it's a little fucking Mexican grocery store with a deli in the corner. And this was back in the day, bro. Like back in the day when Dallas, La Super, it was basically Mexico. Like if you didn't speak English, get the fuck out of there because they didn't have no one to help you. So we're fucking going to order there. My boy Chris, he don't speak Spanish. So I'm trying to like coach him up, like, hey, what do you want? What are you gonna get? But he sees me as like me pestering him, like and he's like, motherfucker, and I'm like, well, fuck you then, dude. So I fucking order my food and I'm fucking fuck you. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like I'm all mad because I'm trying to help you and you're like, fuck you. So I was like, all right. Oh, dude, I don't even know if Chris remembers this because it was so long ago. But I fucking go, I sit down with my food, and before then, I hear him ordering. And he's like, tacos. And she's like, and he's like looking at me like, help. And I was like, fuck you, you don't want my help, dude. And she's like, what kind of tacos? You know? And he goes, carne. So I fucking die laughing. I go sit down. So this motherfucker ordered carne tacos, man. So me and Georgie are dying laughing, right? And he fucking comes to the table mad as fuck with a fucking torta, dude. I'm like, how do you order tacos and come home with a sandwich, bro? And he fucking like slides it to me, and Georgie's like, I don't want that shit. And he's all fucking mad. I was like, man, I fucking told you, dude. Like,
Can I say something about this trip? So, are you familiar with? Have y'all been to Vegas?
Oh, yeah.
So there's the Strip, which is fucking corporate, and then there's Fremont, which is old Vegas. So we went to the food there. Like it's nothing fucking to be the food in Vegas. It's like whatever. But on Fremont, there's a Mexican shop right in the middle of it where they serve like, you could tell like it's all like you're saying.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you speak English, you're fucked.
oh, yeah.
They had birria ramen in there. This is the
for
first time
real?
I've had this before. It's the best thing I've ever had in my fucking life.
Fuck, we've been there like a couple years ago.
Well, it wasn't there last year.
Oh,
It was
okay.
there this
Oh,
year.
okay.
So
Fuck
I went back to back, and this was the first time where I was like excited to eat some fucking food. I was like, oh shit, this is
I hate birria,
well.
but
This is,
I would try
this
birria
is-
ramen.
This is the best
Yeah,
thing.
fuck yeah.
You get a taco, dip it. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's the best thing ever.
Have you had it here?
You know what's crazy is my friend just sent me the restaurant that serves
Lapa
it here
Lapas has
today.
it here.
He just sent me that restaurant
Yeah.
today. So I'm gonna try
We
it.
were sitting down a couple months ago, and they brought it to the table, and I
like
was like,
Rio birria.
Yeah.
Like Rio birria,
Like-
like cabrita.
well,
baby
I-
goat.
to be honest
that's
with
the
you,
real,
yeah, goat.
Everything
real,
else.
real talk, I don't know.
Okay.
It could have been beef, but they named it birria ramen. But they brought it to the table, and I was just laughing, bro. I was like, the fuck is these Tampico fucking ramens? I was all clowning them, and then it went instantly after I realized what the fuck it was. It instantly turned to, oh shit, I should have ordered that.
It's fucking.
And where's that at?
The old Egg and I, right, babe?
Yeah.
On
Right where Old Navy, Krug,
Oh, yeah,
all
right
that
there in the
stuff, right there in the corner.
in the corner. Where
I always see
Logan's
it.
is at?
Yeah.
Yeah, right behind it.
Oh, okay, I see. I pass it all the time, but
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they have
what it
birria
was.
ramen. Dude, that
I'll have to
food is
try it,
fucking
man.
good, period. Like,
to try that.
if it's not birria ramen, everything else is fucking
Where we're
good.
going?
Can
Yeah.
I tell you another story about like getting fucked up?
Go ahead, bro.
So Friday, I didn't know that there was a fucking storm of the century because we were at the bar, and we closed the bar out. So like I got
Came out, what happened?
no. So as soon as I got to the bar, I got the alert.
Yeah.
That there was a storm, 80-mile-per-hour winds, whatever. I was already fucked up. We closed it to last call. We leave, and it's like, oh shit, goddamn. So we're driving. I don't condone this, and we're going to Logan's, or no, we're going to Logie's. I thought you said Logie's. And we were driving, and my friend's like, yo, is it dark here? The whole fucking part of town, there was
black,
there was
bro.
no electricity. And that's when we realized how bad the fucking storm was. We were like, oh my God, we
Yeah,
should probably go home.
I think
It was-
I think
Should have turned off
Broadway.
your car lights home like,
Like-
everybody else.
I think Broadway got restored like a little after 2 a.m.
So we were in that area.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were like,
Yeah, I know.
oh
Yeah.
shit, there's no fucking power in here. What the fuck, dude? Didn't even notice it, man. God. I had to quit. I threw up that night.
Those are good nights,
It
man.
was-
Those are horrible mornings, but great nights.
I'm with you, dude. Like, because I'm getting like, I'm not old, but I'm getting older now. These hangovers are lasting longer, dude. I
Switch
can't.
to bourbon, bro.
That's the problem. Is when I drink liquor, I get hangovers.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's vice versa for me. If I
Yeah.
drink beer and get drunk off beer, it's a horrible hangover.
I drink beer all day.
But bourbon, I wake up just fine the next morning.
I'll end up in jail if I drink fucking liquor.
You don't want to do that again.
So, like, I can't think of a memorable time, but I can think of a memorable, like, period of time. And it's with Georgie, bro. So Georgie winded up renting the house that he grew up in. So that was the house that I would spend the night growing up with him, like, all through, like, elementary and junior high. And so when we were fucking young adults that were partying age, that were over 21, fuck, dude, it's like fucking old times, you know? So I'd always be there. I was basically like his roommate. It's like I didn't sleep there. I just go to fucking my house to go to sleep. But be there NFL Sundays. And he had the Sunday ticket. So we're watching all the games. And like the most randomest friends would just pop in all the time. Like throughout the day. And then it'd be like a Sunday and no shots at you, but we'd be dressed like that, kicking it. And then it'd be like 10 p.m. on a Sunday and be like, let's fucking go to Rincon and fucking go to a club like that. Like,
I do it all the time.
but back in the day, that was not like,
you
you know
had
what
to
I mean?
dress up.
Like, you had to fucking dress to
You
it. Fuck
GTL'd.
that, dude. Or we'd fucking go to conference and drink those big old fucking mugs that were
Oh,
$2
man.
mugs all fucking day. And then we always started or ended the day at Georgie's house. And like I said, dude, we're fucking sitting there chilling, and then like friends we hadn't seen in years just walk in the house like, oh shit, what's up? And then let's party. And that was a great fucking period of my life because Georgie is like my fuck, dude, he's my oldest friend.
Right.
I've known him since fucking kindergarten. Well, Chris too, but me and Chris didn't really start getting close till junior high, but me and Georgie were close since elementary. And dude, I don't know, man, just sharing that experience with him, with all of our friends, and then like to fucking chop it up when he comes back into town, because he lives in Salt Lake City too. So when he comes back into town and like we chop it up and we're always like, oh, remember this, remember, we've got fucking stories for days, bro. Yeah. And it's just, it's like Ramos said one time, is like, I wish I would have known that specific moment in that time, that I would have known that was the last time
Yeah.
I was gonna say
we
that,
were
dude.
all gonna fucking hang
I'm scared
out.
of that moment because all of my friends, none of us are married or have kids.
Yeah.
So that moment's coming.
Yeah.
Probably sooner than later, and I'm
Yeah,
like, damn,
sure.
because we're still doing that. We're just hanging out and doing whatever.
And it was the greatest, man. It's like, I couldn't tell you how many times we just fucking said, hey, you want to go to Rincon? Fuck it, let's go. And fucking shut it down at 2 a.m. and then have more beer at Georgie's house and have whoever was still at Rincon, hey, let's go party over here. And it was an after party until 4 or 5 in the morning, knowing damn well we had to be at work at 8 on Monday. Yeah. It was a fucking great fucking period of time. And it was like probably like a good 6 or 7 year span that we fucking did that.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's wild that you said it, because I didn't even think about that as far as being like a memorial moment in my life and stuff. Because like I kind of went through the same thing too. I had like 3 other roommates. We had a studio apartment. At that time, I was working at the prison. Luckily, like all of our money was going to alcohol and rent, right? But two of my buddies worked back in the Furs on was it 50th? Where's the old Furs? Right across from where
by the mall,
Alon's at
right?
now.
From where?
We're what's that pizza spot there? CC's, that shopping center.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Cece's.
Where
There's
the
the
old
McDonald's,
Furs, they used to be
right
right
behind
there.
that, right?
Yes, yes,
So that old
yes.
Furs, they used to be right there. That's where that lady, she's kind of like
It's like a
well-known for
clothing
Lowe's. She
store
had
now,
that-
right?
Yeah. So both of them worked there, and we think about we go back in time and stuff and think about it. It's like, dude, they were working at Furs, so we always had food because they would bring the stuff over after Furs, bring all the leftovers and stuff.
shit.
Oh, bro, it was bomb.
Good ass food too.
It was so bomb. I had a Chihuahua. His name was Brutus. And I
He
swear
was
to God,
good.
that he was well fed.
tasted
He was about 75 pounds. He little.
75.
He was, maybe I'm pushing it. 40 pounds. But he was 40.
Yeah, we said diabetes.
But he'd lay on the couch and wait for my homeboys to show up from Furs and stuff, and he'd grow up just with the rest of us and stuff. It was fun. He'd get up in the middle of the table and just like.
Bro,
wait
can you
for
imagine
everybody.
that picture if y'all ever took
Oh,
one?
exactly.
Dude.
To have things that kids have now or people now as
Yeah.
far as phone cameras and stuff, like we didn't have any of that stuff.
Oh,
back then.
dude.
We didn't even think
But
about
I think
taking
I think it
cameras
was
back
in our
then.
favor.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a job on that.
Because these kids don't have friends now.
Yeah.
They've got one or two friends.
Yeah.
We had
No,
partners.
you had people.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had, yeah, dude.
Yeah, you had
having
your
a
road dogs,
fucking
your
having
peoples.
video evidence or
Yeah.
photo
Oh my God,
evidence of the
no,
dumb shit we did. No. Hell no.
I didn't do any of that statute of limitations.
So
sir, no.
before I ask you your memorable, let me get this while it's on the brain. Let me get your 2 cents.
Okay.
Your daughter, she's at UT, right?
Yes, sir.
But when she was in high school, did she have a lot of friends?
So funny story. So long story short, I'll make this quick. My daughter in the 7th grade was at Evans, right? And she was supposed to go to Monterey to follow my son. She took it upon herself. At that time, I think it was in its second year of that early college program at Estacado. So she ended up taking it upon herself to do the interview, do some kind of word essay and stuff. And then I got the call. No, it was 8th grade year. I'm sorry. I got the call. It's like, hey, we need to have an interview with you. I'm like, for what? What are we doing? It's like, well, your daughter wants to go to Estacado. I'm like, all right. My kids are sheltered. They don't know anything, right?
Yeah.
So I tell her, what are you doing? She's like, they have their early college program. Mind you, I'm talking to an 8th grader at that time and stuff. And she's like, I want to go to Estacado. I want to get in the early college program. I want to get all the college hours I can get in knocked out now, and you don't have to pay for any of it.
Damn.
Okay. So, long story short, so she went up going to Estacado, of all places and stuff. Did her thing there and stuff. And all her friends went to Monterey. She really didn't know anybody till about her junior year. And my daughter at the time, she's real, I mean, you talk to her now, she's out there, but before she was real close. She didn't want to talk to anybody, anything. But it took her like her junior year to finally open up and start talking to people. She got involved with the wrestling team and stuff. And that really opened her up. And then her senior year, she had a blast there and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I passed by Estacado when school was getting out, and it's sad, bro. Because you pass by Lubbock High, Coronado, Monterey when school's letting out, and it's bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
You fucking moving 2 fucking miles per hour. And then you go to Estacado, and it's like a ghost town. You're like, school just let out.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck,
Nobody
man.
goes there no more? What happened?
It's
Bro,
different.
I don't see anyone there, man. For
It-
real.
it's
Not even cars, like teacher parking. Like it's empty.
See, the last thing I heard, but it's been a long time, is that if you went there because they failed on some kind of thing, you could opt out to go to a different school. Is that true? Or
Oh fuck, I don't know.
I had read something like that. They on the testing they did.
Yeah.
It was really below the state, whatever, and so the kids there had the option to go to a different school.
Yeah.
I think that's right around the same time they brought that early college program in.
Over there.
And that really, funny to say this and stuff, and no disrespect to anybody, but that really diversified that school.
Yeah.
Because you had kids there, you're like, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying?
More like white
For
kids?
real, for that side of town,
That's,
off MLK. You know
I was a kid. That was the hood.
what I'm saying?
That school was.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I asked that question though is because like I can't tell you how many of my friends that post like pictures of their son or their daughter for prom for like the last 5-6 years, bro. none of them got dates. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, it's friends.
it's just like a small handful of people that have like pictures of dates, but for the majority, none of them have dates. And even my son didn't even fucking ask any girl. And I'm like, do these kids fucking not like socialize like they like how we did? Fuck, like I don't fucking know, but it's fucking weird.
Seems like it's
man.
programmed, bro.
It's fucking weird, man. Like,
It's weird.
I mean, now I'm happy with how my son is progressed in like his social life, and he's got a girlfriend and he's got his boys that he kicks it with. But, bro, in like junior high and high school, I was worried because I was like, what? Not worried in a sense
Right.
of like does this kid not fucking talk to people?
Just like a
period?
social aspect.
Yeah.
Of it, he's gonna have that. Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm with y'all. Having bros is the best thing ever.
For sure,
It
dude.
is the best
Like,
thing ever.
I think I did my life pretty fucking good because having my bros early on and for a big period of my life that I was like, all right, now it's time to grow the fuck up. Dude, it was fucking epic, man. It's fucking epic, dude.
But it was a
I'm
different
with you.
time.
Yeah, for
You just
sure.
had each other.
Yeah,
You
for
didn't
sure.
have phones. You didn't have social media. You didn't have anything. You just, the shit you
You
talk,
actually
you
have to
talk
talk
to your
to
buddy.
somebody.
You can have like a
You know.
bro that lives in another country, basically now. Get
Yeah,
on video games.
yeah.
Get on video games and shit. You can
Yeah.
have a buddy on Snapchat that lives in another state. You
Yeah.
don't even ever have to see him. You know what I mean? So
It's a
maybe
different world.
My buddy Paul talked about his son had a party.
Okay.
online.
Like how you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like they had like a group of people online with their beers and they were playing
you know
and
what else?
drinking
You
together.
know what else I think fucked that up
And-
is COVID. I think that really like put in the minds of like let's
Yeah.
stay home. You don't
Everybody
even need to
staying
go
home
out.
and
You don't
do
even
it.
need to go out.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
Yeah,
It's
that
like
played into it a lot.
lot.
I think COVID made motherfuckers lazy like a motherfucker, or made it acceptable to be lazy.
oh
I think that's what COVID did in my mind. You don't even want to get into
Let's
that.
not open that chapter.
Yeah. My wife will hate me. Miss pickup orders. But for real, man, that's why I asked that, because when we were talking about phones and video evidence, these kids today, man, I'm like, fuck, do y'all not fucking, y'all not want to be social, or are y'all just not social? I don't know. And then you also see like on TV shows and shit back in the day when TV shows were a thing, when kids were like texting each other and they were like sitting right next to each other and they're texting each other like, what the fuck? Yeah.
That's what it is now. That's what it is now.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of worked in my. I had a girl, so I didn't want to really everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to be fighting. It was
Yeah.
like, you don't have no friends. Good. You don't need friends. I would be your friend.
But also too though, like you don't want to fucking shelter
Yeah,
her
yeah, I know.
from the
Right.
fucking world, because then when she gets that freedom, she's not gonna know what to do with it.
Act a
And
fool,
then
man. That's
act
what
a
happens when you're
fool.
overprotected. There's got to be a fine line. I get it.
Yeah.
But because if you don't, man, you're overprotected. They get out, man. They act a fucking fool.
Yeah, and they
It's
end up
tough.
pregnant,
It's
end
tough,
up
yeah.
in jail. They
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's tough, man.
I'm glad my daughter went like her junior and senior year there. She kind of opened up and started meeting people and dating and doing all this stuff. Because when she said she was going to UT, I was going, fuck, how are you going to survive with her? You don't. But she was like,
You said, fuck my wallet.
let's not even go there.
I'm already working
Oh,
2
my
jobs.
Her 3 years there, bro, like her first year was a struggle as a freshman there and stuff, living in a dorm. But the next 2 years and stuff,
Bro, give her a
she
shout
took it
out, bro,
upon, man.
'cause she fucking did badass in
my daughter
wrestling.
Mia Garza, shout out to her and stuff. She's awesome. She's
Yeah.
president of the UT Wrestling Club there and stuff. She's
yeah,
a
dude.
2-time All-American, 2-time finalist for NWCA Wrestling Girls Division and stuff. She's been kicking
Fuck
ass.
yeah.
She's a badass. She's on the dean's list at UT, which is kind of unheard of and stuff.
And that's
She's
how
a
you know you're
beast,
my boy, bro.
She's a beast. I know,
'Cause
I know.
I
Hey, bro,
hate-
every
I
day.
was
And I
just about to say
when I
this.
was going to show up today.
I was waiting
When
for
I
a
was
way to
gonna
say it
show up.
right. I was waiting for a way to say like all respect to her, but
I know.
I hate
hate
that
you
fucking
too, yeah.
school.
Well, it's like, hey, bro, I tell everybody, look, bro,
Good for her.
My
but-
money and my daughter go to UT, but my loyalty stays here, dog. Wreck 'em. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Yes,
I didn't know how to say it.
I,
Right. I didn't want to piss you
almost
off.
showed up in a UT wrestling shirt. Orange, but I was like, no,
Did
I
she
can't do
ever?
that.
Did she ever wrestle at Results Wrestling?
No, so my daughter was at Hub City.
Because my sister's in wrestling. That's what I was
Good.
asking. Yeah, she's gonna be a sophomore.
Women's wrestling is growing, dog. It's just
Yeah, it is,
ridiculous
man.
and stuff, you
I didn't know anything about it until like Thomas's daughters and all that, and then I started paying attention more. I was like, man, women's wrestling is
It's
really
growing,
getting big.
man. You
Because
know.
when we wrestled, it wasn't even a UIL sport then. You just wrestled, and that was it. You know,
I love the conversations you guys have. You guys have.
It didn't
Damn, I
hit,
didn't know
it didn't
that.
hit UIL sport until high school. When we were in junior high, it wasn't a UIL sport.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I love the conversations you guys have about wrestling and stuff. Because like me coming from La Mesa, a small town, we didn't have anything like that. So to hear you guys talk about it and stuff, I have a sense of knowing. Like my son wrestled for 14 years, from club wrestling all the way up to high school and stuff, and he did his thing. And then my daughter jumped into it her junior year, and she did her thing and stuff. And now I've got a 3-year-old grandson. I'm like, or fixing to be 3. I'm like, bro, here we go again. But I'm so excited. I love the sport. It's an awesome sport. It's
Keep you in
just
shape,
teaches you so
man.
much. Yeah.
I used
That's
to
a
love it.
good
man.
conditioning.
My son tried it. He wasn't very good. We had to do something else. Dude, he went out there, kept getting pinned. I was like, I don't think this is for you.
Son, you like soccer?
He like, can you hand orders out? Can you hand these orders out? Because this is not for you.
Bro, before we go to break, man, you have a memorable fucking day. You like
No,
to
man.
relive?
It's basically gals, man. We were talking about that on the way over here. Just time, moments in time. You know, like when, because you don't know when they're gonna end. Like Iraq sucked for us, but then it was some of the most memorable and great times because you don't see those people no more. We still talk like we don't talk for years, and then we'll call each other and be like, "What's up?" Da da da. Just like it was fucking yesterday, and then we start talking about so and so and like, "How's he been?" You don't see him again, but at those moments, you think, "Oh, I'll just see him later," or
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
and then you leave, and then you just don't see him ever again, man. So those moments, just those, you know, like you were saying, just those moments in time, you know, being over there or being in junior high and all the stupid shit we did there, going to the clubs and driving at 15 and 14.
Dude, we were
And-
going to clubs in junior high.
Nice.
Yeah, for real. Like,
Which one?
we were going to Club Rio. If you've ever heard of Club Rio.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, dude. In fucking junior high, bro.
Was
Like,
it just
we
because
were
that place
fucking-
didn't give a fuck? Like,
Probably,
letting y'all in?
probably, but
we
we
were
thought we were the shit.
Yeah, we thought we
like,
looked over
yeah,
enough.
no, we thought like
13
yeah.
and 14.
But you're probably right. They probably just didn't give a fuck.
Your money is your money.
Yeah.
What year is this? Like, what are we talking about?
95,
that was-
96.
Oh, so yeah, they
95,
definitely didn't give a fuck.
Dude, I could go to the strip before it got, you know, county. We'd go to the strip. My dad would send me to go pick up beer. Like, we're busy. Go get the beer. And I'm like, okay, just drive in the truck. And they wouldn't even question at all.
Wait, how old are you guys?
I'm 42.
I'll be 50 in October.
43.
Youngsters.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are
I was born in '96.
Yeah,
Shit,
dude.
goddamn.
Yeah, that's why I said, man, it's gonna be a breath of fresh air to have you on today, man.
Yeah,
Just
My mom
like
had.
Huggies
My
in
mom
here.
had. She's your age.
so, was your mom strict with you?
So my
growing up?
mom, I think now that I think about it, my mom being 15, I think she just didn't want me to be a statistic like her.
Yeah.
No disrespect to her, love her. And she just like, she put like the fear of God in me. Like she wasn't really strict. I didn't want to disappoint her.
Right,
She put that in my head for some good way. I don't know how she did it. So I mean, but I really enjoyed school. I loved learning. I still love learning. So I didn't, if anything, my progress of being a good student was all the way up to college. Then I just didn't give a fuck in
Yeah,
college.
yeah.
Because I coasted. Like I could just not. I was drinking in high school, and I could still just get A's. I didn't give like I just learned I could do it. And then in college, I was like, first 2 years was easy, and then I went into finance, and I was like, oh shit, you've been fucking off for
Yeah, you
so
can't coast
long
in
now,
fucking
'cause you got to
finance.
really
Yeah.
study and
Yeah.
and read. I hate reading, and I was like, oh shit. So no, I mean, I didn't really. She wasn't really strict. In some ways, she was. She didn't let me watch certain movies and shit. But now it's all coming out. I'd be like, yeah, I used to go to my friend's house, but we'd go out. We didn't go to fucking clubs, but we'd get beer and just drink and
Yeah.
fucking smoke and shit, but nothing crazy. It spearheaded when I went to jail, so that's when it all went. So then I was like, okay, all right. And luckily, again, she put the fear of God in me, so I never did drugs. I was always scared of drugs. It was just drinking for me, just drinking.
Me too,
always.
man. My fear of disappointment for my dad kept my me scared of drugs.
Yeah.
Just because I knew that if he ever found out that I did drugs, and I even stayed away from weed, bro, like for forever. Like I never touched it, and it was strictly and solely out of the fear of disappointing my dad.
Yeah.
So had
It's
I
important.
not felt that way, who knows, man? I'd have fucking tried fucking drugs.
would've
And,
happened.
Oh, same, dog.
yeah.
I'd have still been in jail probably. Shit. Probably had a few baby mamas.
Jeez, go. On that fucking note, man, we'll take a break and come right back. And we're back. So before we fucking left, I was asking, relivable moments, and that's the past shit. But let's get into some current shit. And real quick, bro, do you have a bad haircut story?
So I'll give you. I've had several, but
Yeah.
I'll give you two of them. Like the first one, this, like I said, I'm a little bit older than you guys and stuff, but this was probably 8th grade, 9th grade, no, 7th and 8th grade. I had a nephew that was 2 years younger than I was, right? So he was in the 6th, I was in the 8th. So we got the old school buzz haircut, but we had long hair, kind of like yours. When they cut it down, we had a rat tail, right?
I'm gonna do that.
It was
I
braided.
remember that.
I'm gonna do that.
So we
one
were
day.
shaved down, but we had that rat tail.
And they allowed it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But you're talking about your grandma. My momo, she was the same way. Long story short, my momo, she married my popo was a sailor, so my momo had a worse mouth than he did.
Oh,
When you
shit.
talk about- oh yeah, she was
Damn.
hardcore, bro.
Wow.
Smoking cigarettes, pow mouths, and all that. I mean, she was hardcore. And we show up at her house, me and my nephew, and we walk in, and she sees us and stuff, and we just happen to turn around. And she saw those rat tails and kitchinga putos, and I was like, what? She's saying words I ain't never heard before. We're young and stuff. Parecen como jotos, and I'm like,
Damn.
I told my mom, what is she talking about? She said that rat tail that you have and stuff. I'm like, shit,
Jotos.
cut it off. I ain't no hoto. Cut it off.
Oh shit.
So that's the first one. The second one, my wife, she'll tell you this one and stuff. When I first met my wife, I met her, it's been 1999. She says I had the Harry Potter look with the haircut and the glasses and stuff.
But bro, that's in style now.
It
Tacuache.
wasn't then. Apparently it wasn't back then and stuff.
You were
but she
Peso
said,
Pluma back then, bro.
She does, man.
You got a new
gives it to me
haircut. You
all
got a
the
new
time.
haircut.
And she was looking at the questions and stuff. Baby, you gonna tell them about that? I said, no, I ain't gonna tell them about that. You better tell them about that. I said, you married a Harry Potter? She said, yeah. She said, I called you Harry.
I love it again. Okay, so that brings up fucking a core like memory. I always wanted a rat tail.
Really?
Because I thought they were fucking cool.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool.
They are cool.
But then, like, knowing now how people talk about them when we were kids, they're like, "Oh, that was dumb as shit." I was all, "Oh, I never liked them." No, I never liked them. Like, but I did always want one
Yeah, I
because,
had one.
yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
what was that? That fucking Bruce Leroy had that little fucking. I always thought it was cool as shit, dude.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I saw the older kids with it, so I got it done.
You had one too? Fuck yeah, I always wanted one. My dad was like, "You ain't getting that shit. Cut your fucking hair." I never went to a barber shop when I was a kid though. My pops knew fucking everybody.
Right.
Like everybody. We couldn't go nowhere without fucking having him talk for hours to somebody at Sam's, at the mall, whatever the fuck. But I went to a hairstylist to cut my hair as a kid because my dad knew somebody that cut hair and he would fucking cut my hair. And I shit you not, bro. Like, I'm not. That story's over. So I'm getting into my story. I shit you not. So Paul, my boy Paul, has been on the show several times. We're like first year out of high school. And this is like right when, your parents cut you off. Like,
Right.
motherfucker, you're done. I'm done with your ass.
Get on it.
You're fucking fending for yourself. So, haircuts become my problem now. Like, it's not like, hey, Dad, you need a money for a haircut. So Paul's sister is like either in cosmetology school or already like got her license. I don't remember. But I'm like, oh yeah, I grew up getting my haircuts at salons, not barbershops, you know. Fucking have her cut my hair. So everybody was like, it's like me, Adrian, Paul, and I don't remember who else, but it was a group of us. And I was like, I was the pendejo. I was like, I'll go first. I'll let her cut my hair first. So I'm watching her cut my hair in the fucking mirror, fading me up, and I'm like, this doesn't look like a fade. So halfway through, my hair's all fucked up, and she's like, I just need to even it out. You're almost done. I was like, I'm almost done. Like, this is fucked.
That's like a person training.
So
right?
then check this out, bro. I turn around and nobody's there. They're like, I'm out. Like, I'm no longer in line for a fucking haircut. Like, and I was like, y'all motherfuckers, man.
Oh my God.
So I was like, yeah, I think we're good. Like, I'm good. I'm just gonna wear a hat. We're cool. I fucking played off. Yeah, we're good. And I think like the next day I go to like that what was that? Great Clip? No.
Supercuts?
No, it was Master Cuts.
Master
in the
Cuts.
mall.
In the mall. Yeah.
I went to there and they fucking fixed it up and they were like, man, who fucked your hair up? And I was like, I don't know. Like,
Oh my God.
but yeah, so I don't know how I don't know how that career worked out for her.
She said I drove by a fucking school for her cosmetology.
Maybe she was way better with women's hair, but fuck, man. Yeah, and so everyone left me. Like, I turned around, no one was in line no more. I was like, you motherfuckers, man.
Oh shit.
You got a bad haircut
So
story?
I got a few things I want to talk about on that. So this is why I've never switched up, like in the past 10 years. One person has cut my hair.
Cheat on your girl, not on your barber.
You ain't lying. So I've never been to a barber. So I've always had long hair.
Okay.
So I'd never even been to a barber. But I don't really have a bad haircut story. But this is something that I thought of when you sent me those questions, and it's kind of what you said. So I don't know if are y'all familiar with Snapchat? Mm-hmm. You can do like stories.
We're old, but not that old.
So when Snapchat first came out, they were the first one to do stories.
Yeah.
And I had a friend named Trap Money Willie, white guy, and he thought he was gangster.
Trap Money Willie?
Trap Money
That's
Willie.
That's a badass name, bro.
It is. And I just remember he had this saga. I don't even know if it's going to be funny when I tell it. He had this saga of like, I need a haircut. I can't wait to get this haircut. Gets the haircut, and it is just the shittiest fucking haircut. It's like he has like a haircut like you, and it's just like no, like your style.
That are fucked up.
Like your style of haircut. Fuck you, dude. But see, because I don't know nothing about it, bro. So I guess it was so serious. I guess it was so serious that he's like Snapchatting him getting the haircut. And then the next Snapchat, he's crying in his car, and he's like, "She fucked my shit." Oh. And so he lives in Dallas, so he had to like travel. Dallas is in Lubbock, so you got to travel fucking hours. He had so then it was another saga for him to find somebody else to fix it that fucking day. Damn. And they luckily fixed his hair. So then that was my only That guy had a bad haircut experience. I was like, God. He was in tears on Snap. I'm like, I actually felt, it was funny, and then I felt bad. I was like, oh, yeah. Man.
If you ever see me out in public, and fuck you, by the way. No, but if you ever see me out in public, I never not have a hat on. So I've honestly never, I've never been that dude no, you fucked me up right here or back here looks real not blend, that hypocritical of a fucking haircut or
So you don't care for receding hair? I'm not saying you have that or anything, but if you're going bald or anything, you don't give a fuck about that?
I can't honestly speak on that because I thought it was not a problem. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I thought, whatever, dude, you just wear a hat. But I hear how Ramos talks about going bald, and I hear his legit true feelings about being bald. So I don't want to disrespect anybody that does have sensitive feelings about being bald, because I'm not, or a receding hairline. I always thought that it was no thing because I have hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've never really understood until I've heard Ramos talk about, like, if he was, like, the richest man in the world, what would you buy? And he said hair. Wow. And I was like, oh, shit. Like,
That's crazy.
Like, I always thought,
Yeah,
like,
I never had that problem.
Yeah.
I think guys would have a problem. Like, just shave that motherfucker.
No, exactly.
But yeah, but I guess because
when he said
have
that,
this beautiful black,
Believe me,
natural
sure.
dark hair.
I'm jealous.
I would get hair plugs.
yeah, and so when I heard him say that, and I was like, maybe I'm thinking about this all wrong. Maybe it's fucking a stronger thought for people going bald than I thought it really
Yeah,
was.
I know a few barbers, so it's a serious. Like people make fucking damn good living cutting hair. So it's a serious.
They used
it's
to have
a-
that.
Especially
Apollo.
now that they're charging fucking landscaping prices for a fucking haircut.
You remember Apollo used to be by Lake Ridge off of 82nd? They would put the fake hair
yeah.
on people.
Yeah.
And, My ex-wife.
They had commercials on TV and shit.
My ex-wife's mom worked there, and I mean that lawyer. Golly, man, he's a lawyer. He has his billboards everywhere. He's bald, and now I see his new ones. It's all shaved off, but he used to go in there and get the thing put on. Jody Nelson, remember the guy who, with all that embezzlement money from the oil thing, his wife used to go in there, and they would pay big fucking money to get that done, and they had to cut their hair and treat it and take care of it. And stuff.
Yeah, only they can cut
Yeah.
their hair. Yeah. So
But they
his
would-
wife was
Yeah,
bald?
she was bald.
Oh shit.
And he Noe, something V. He's a lawyer here. in
Vias.
Yeah, he used to go in there and get that shit done all the time. Now he just shaves it bald, but he would pay big money to go in
He's
there.
that Enderman Vias.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
I said that about him because he was my wife's lawyer during the divorce. So fuck him. You're bald.
He was my mom's lawyer.
Was he?
He was.
He
He
my
did pretty good
ex-wife.
for her.
She
So
did,
shout
I
out
know.
Noe.
Nah, fuck you, man. You're good.
50-50 here, man.
good,
I'm
but you're
for you
still
guys. Hey, no press is good.
Oh, hey, I'm not saying he's good because
Hey, no
I
press
lost
is bad
everything.
press.
Yeah, he took everything. You're good.
So he's
but
good.
Fuck you. Yeah,
Hey, shout out Noe. No, but so for real, like, I've never been that guy, you know, like fucking hair. I always wear a fucking ball hat. If you ever fucking see me, I've got either a Mavs, a Tech hat, or a fucking Ranger hat on. Like, that's the only 3 fucking hats that I buy. Oh, Tampa Bay, my bad. 4 hats that I buy. I can't fucking support any other fucking. Everybody's got like, cause the hat is cool, and I'm like, you like Florida Marlins? Or like, no, the hat's cool. It's like, no, I'm
Matches
not
my
that
shoes.
fucking guy. Like, nah. But anyways, man. So, never gave a fuck about a haircut. So I go to Supercuts. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm fending for myself.
Right.
I go to Supercuts. It's this fucking dude I've never seen. I go to Supercuts all the time, and I think she's a now known great barber. I think her name is Soleil, but she started in Supercuts, and I always went to her in Supercuts. So it's like a Sunday when I go in there. She's not there, of course, and it's this fucking dude. I'm like, yeah, man, he'll fucking cut my hair. This dude fucking starts cutting my hair into like a mushroom, like basically put a bowl there and just went the whole way around. And I'm like thinking to myself, all right, like maybe this is his process. And once again, he's like, all right, okay, cool. And I'm like, he's spinning me around like we're almost done. And I'm like, I look like Simple Jack on fucking Tropic Thunder, bro. And I'm like, nah, man, like, what the fuck is this, man? Another fucking time I run to Master Cuts in the mall and I fucking get out. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying you for this shit. And like we argue, like I'm like, dude, you fucked my hair up. I'm not paying for this fucking shit. I fucking walk out mad and fuck. I called like Big Loop. And I was like, hey, Loop, your homeboy Billy Ray, man, he cuts hair, right? He's like, yeah, but not right now. I was like, fuck. It's like, hopefully the mall's still open. I fucking run to the mall, Master Cuts fucking is like still open. I fucking go in there and she was like, what the fuck did they? I'm like, yeah, again. Like, again.
Oh shit.
And this is coming from a guy that always has a fucking ball cap on. Like completely fucked up my shit. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, you got a fucking bad story?
Yeah, in Corpus, me and Tommy, my brother-in-law, we went down there and we're at the flea market there, and I was like, "Fuck, we need to get a haircut. We're gonna go deep sea fishing." I was like, "Let's get some haircuts." Like, yeah. So we're walking around. He goes, "Hey, I found somebody." I was like, "Cool, man." So we go, and I was like, "I'll go first, like an idiot, right?" So I sit down, man. I don't pay attention to the dude or nothing. He starts cutting my shit, and it's fucked up. And Tommy's just looking at me like this through the mirror. Because I can see him through the mirror. He's like this. I'm like, fuck, man. But, you know, I'm one of those two, like, I give a fuck a girl out, right? And I was like, fuck, man. So after I get my haircut, he's like, "You like it?" I was like, "Yeah." Right, you know? And Tommy goes, "Hey, dude, I don't think we got time for mine." I was like, "No, we got fucking time, bro. We got time, man." He's like, "No, I think Amanda and them are over there. Were calling us." I said, "Nah, bro, they'll come over here. I'll find them. We get your haircut." Bro, he had the saddest fucking face sitting in the barber chair, bro. And then,
You made him get
yeah,
asshole.
and Amanda, dude, Amanda, bring that up. That shit's hilarious, man. Dude, so he sits down. Because, you know, Tommy always been around. You know, he lived with us since he was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, "Mom, we got time, bro. We got time for you to get a haircut. I'll go find them." So he's just sad, bro. He sits down and he cuts the fucking hair and fucks it up too, right? So 2 for 2 on that shit, right? We leave. We get back to the fucking condo. And all I hear is zzz, right? He fucking starts
shaving it
the
off.
one for his beard. Like, he fucking shaving it all off. And I was like, "Dude, just wear a fucking hat. A couple of days, it'll grow enough where somebody can fix it, right? Because they cut it fucking short as fuck. You can't fix that. You gotta let it grow to get it right." And I was like, "Damn, man." He was like, "I should have fucking known, man. He only had one eye." I was like, and I was like, "You had one eye?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, I didn't
He
know
couldn't see level.
See one side of your head.
He was like, "As soon as you sat down, bro, he started cutting." I started like, "There's nothing wrong." I was like, "This motherfucker let me get my hair cut." And I was like, he was like, "Man, I can't believe you made me." I said, "Nah, dude." I said, "We had time. You could have just walked out. I didn't make you." And the man was like, "That's fucked up. You did that to my brother." I said, "He picked the barber. I just went with him." Fuck. But that's the only time, man.
When I lived in Boston, dude, I'm there for 7 months, 6 months. I don't know shit about Boston. So I'm like, I need to find a fucking barber shop.
Right.
And back then, like, Google wasn't Google. So I'm like, where the fuck? I'm cruising and I see fucking barbershop. I'm like, finally, fuck. Wasn't too far from where I'm staying. Fucking go there. I fucking walk in there, bro. It's a fucking Dominican barbershop,
Yep.
bro. I fucking walk out of there looking all fucking squared up, like, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I sweat a lot. Like, I can sweat in a snowstorm, dude. Every time I sweat, like, my forehead burned because they fucking, like, razor fucking, like, edged me up. I was like, fuck this place, man. Like, yeah, dude. I'm like, fuck this.
But was it good though? Other than that, was it good?
Well, I don't know. I fucking wore a hat. Like,
Jesus.
I'm just burning in my fucking hat. I was like, God dang, man. Who the fucking razor edges you up?
You have a rash.
But my lines were fucking straight as fuck, dude.
I wish you could see that.
For real, man. Do y'all know a lot of graduates this year?
I just know Thomas's girls.
Or what? The reason why I asked that is because do people like send you like invites for weddings or quinceañeras or graduations?
Yeah, I see where
You do that, right?
I think I get them.
And y'all put them on the fridge?
Yeah.
How long?
have a
How
little-
long do you keep them
There's
up there,
one
bro?
probably from 2010 on the thing. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's what I'm asking, bro.
gonna lie, yeah.
Do you keep them on there for a long time? There's some on our fridge I couldn't.
Old?
They're fucking old, bro. Like, I don't even notice that they're there anymore. Like,
No, I'm really, because I have that calendar that you have to mark everything. So you got to write your month and your days yourself, and I mark everything off. So as soon as I'm one day out, I erase it and redo it. So that board is always changing for me. So if you get a picture up there, it's not lasting past that date.
You go from 2010.
I've got pictures of people that got married still on my fridge,
And they're not married no more.
I do look forward to going to my I call her Nana, my grandma's, and looking at her fridge
Yeah.
and just seeing even old and new. Like it's like a mixture. We're talking like shit from the 90s, dog. Like when my mom was a kid, and then new shit too. People I've never heard of. I'm like, who the fuck is it? Like,
I trip out because if I'm like, what if I'm a guest at someone's house and I'm like going to their fridge and I'm seeing shit from 4 or 5 years ago?
People still do this because I've been thinking about making snake pit magnets. Is this a thing? People
Yeah.
still put it on the fridge.
Dude, anybody, if
Okay.
this year, I think we got like, no lie, 10 graduation invites and quinceañera invites this year. And they're all on our fridge.
Can you y'all tell me if I'm an asshole for this? Speaking of this, because last year I literally remember having a conversation with my girl, like, because all these people are getting married, and I'm like, man, they never fucking invite me. What the fuck? And I got invited to a fucking wedding, and I didn't go to the fucking wedding.
That's why they didn't invite you.
I didn't even go. I was like,
Did you not
and
go
she-
just not to go? Or you
I
took
just I don't know.
spite?
I don't know why. But
okay.
they did call me out on it. They were like, it was nice to see you at my wedding, and I was like, oh shit, my bad.
So here's the deal. Here's my logic on it. If someone actually takes the time and thinks of inviting you, they want to see you there. So
The
you're
fact
right.
that they said
no,
something
no, but hold on,
afterwards,
no, you're right. Fuck them for not inviting you, right? But the people that did invite you, you need to show more love in their life, bro.
Gotta go,
Because they
man.
think fucking highly of you,
I
bro.
felt so. I was like, oh shit, I better shut up next time. God,
Well, that's
damn.
another thing. Like with social media, like, that's a thing now. Like Facebook invitations
Invites
and
and
stuff.
shit, yeah.
Oh,
But if you
dude,
get something
I'm the
in
worst
paper in
on
the
that.
mail, bro,
Yeah.
that's they want.
Are you
there,
good
bro.
with those? I'm the worst.
I suck.
Because
I'm
it's like
bad.
2 weeks past and like, we sent you the invite. And I'm like, I wasn't invited. And they're like, yeah, we did on Facebook. Ah, get the fuck out of here with that
exactly.
bullshit. Like, I didn't see that shit. I'm not
didn't
going to
see
see
it in
that
the
shit.
mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't see none of it.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that, fucker.
I didn't get it. Send it to my Facebook.
Yeah, man, I really, I just, it's just a question that I seen on a podcast last week that I wanted to ask because we've got some old shit on our fridge, man. Like, fuck. And I don't, and it's, I guess it's a love thing. Like, yeah, we love these fucking kids.
Yeah.
But then it's just like, I don't know if we feel like bad people taking it down. What do you do? Are you supposed to trash it, or are you supposed to store it somewhere? Like, what the fuck?
That's to hit the everything drawer.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
no, are we
Everybody's
talking
sure.
like, because the reason I
Toss
asked,
it.
because my Nana has an old fridge. She's had that fridge since I was a kid. Are we talking like you have a new fridge? Like,
I mean-
is that fridge getting switched out over the
No,
years?
no, I hadn't been switched out in
Oh,
a
okay,
long
so
fucking
it's
time.
it's the
Yeah.
you're
But it's,
okay.
I mean, it's not like a fucking '89 Frigidaire like you're talking about.
That's why I was asking, because I understand like my Nana hasn't changed that fridge in
A fucking 1970s Maytag and shit.
so,
With the ice box still got all that frosted ass ice block in that bitch.
Gotta bring your own
that's what I'm
ice for
asking.
it.
Like, did this? If you switch out fridges, you might take out all those shit.
Dude, they made shit built to last back in the day. Huh?
Oh yeah, for sure.
My mom told me when my dad passed, right? My dad had a meat freezer that my mom could not stand. I think he probably had meat from the 70s in that bitch, right? And it was just like, hey, like don't clean out that shit. Like eventually on the barbecue, I'm gonna cook that shit. So when my dad passed, my mom was like, get that fucking meat fridge out of my fucking house. And I was like, well, what are you gonna do with the meat? She's like, get that fucking meat fridge out of my house. So I was like, all right. And so I took it to the front yard, and goddamn, that thing was probably like 3,000 pounds, dude. So luckily I worked out and I was pretty strong. So I fucking put it out there. I was like, Mom, what are you gonna do with that meat? She goes, throw it away. I go, Mom, there's a lot of meat. She goes, throw it the fuck away. I'm like, okay. Well, come to find out, yeah, that meat was probably like 40 fucking years old, dude.
That's aged.
And
I
it
like
was,
that
dude,
shit.
it was a huge,
aged meat.
huge fucking meat freezer.
That's
Like, it was a
crazy.
huge stand-up meat freezer. That my dad probably had fucking old hunting fucking venison from.
Did you keep the fridge?
No, my mom put
wanted
it
that.
outside, right? And she put a fucking free sticker on it, and
Nobody got it?
Somebody
yeah,
did.
somebody got it.
Somebody got
You
a
know,
good deal.
I see someone free and it just sits out there. I always say, put like $10. Somebody will steal
Somebody
it.
steal
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
put $10
yeah,
on
yeah.
that motherfucker.
Put
Somebody
a
will
value
steal
on
it.
it.
But dude, yeah, for real, man.
That's crazy.
But my mom hated it, fucking hated it, and yeah, my dad would not let her fucking. And we'd have barbecues, right? And fucking, hey, let's have a barbecue. My dad would invite everybody, and I'm fucking almost done cooking shit here because my dad with more meat and more meat. I'm like, hey, wait, we fucking cooking for armies, man? Fuck, dude, there's only like fucking 20 people here, dude. Fuck. And he's like, hey, cook that and cook that. I was like, I ain't cooking this shit, dude. Like, take that shit back.
Everybody's taking fucking containers of food.
Come to find out, I hope you didn't get fucking food poisoning from fucking 1960 meat and shit.
You still got meat from Chongos on there. Like,
Yeah.
fucking Chongos.
Fucking, it's got the thin little Chango fucking sticker on it now. What the fuck?
That's what meat was meat. Man. That's probably good for you.
Yeah.
Before all the antibiotics and shit.
Oh, back then,
Yeah, just
maybe,
real meat.
yeah. So, let me ask you this now that it's on the brain. Do you have a freezer? Do you cook food with
I cook.
freezer burn?
I don't know.
No?
No, I won't.
I don't either, right? Like, I
no.
don't either. But I saw a YouTube video where this dude was like, let's just cook food with freezer burn and see, like, how bad it is. And he cooked it. It fucking looked normal.
Well, just because it
So-
looks normal.
But I get that, but it fucking looked fine. So
I don't know.
maybe
How did
I'm
it taste?
throwing away money like
Yeah.
a mother.
Maybe that's what you
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's just the taste.
I don't know, but he cooked it and he was like, "It's fine, like it looks fine."
Did he try
And
it?
he did try it, and he's like, "It tastes fine." But you got to take that
Yeah.
for what it's
Did he
worth.
post a
right.
video like the next week?
No,
Is he alive?
But I'm thinking to myself, like, fuck, like, I'm throwing a lot of money out if
I'm gonna say-
freezer burn.
Yeah, for the record and
It's
stuff,
just-
when me and Marissa were barely getting up on our feet and stuff, and we were living check to check, and nothing went. I didn't throw nothing away from
Yeah.
the fridge. I ate everything. So whether it was freezer burn, it didn't matter. We was eating.
In
So,
in
I'm
today's
still here, so-
in today's economy,
Okay.
like legit, I feel accomplished.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That I ate all my groceries. For real, bro. Because how easy is it to say, fuck that, let's
Yeah.
just go pick a Whataburger
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck. Like, we've recently made a habit out of cooking everything we've been buying, and I'm like, I feel fucking like, I feel like I'm just the CEO of my refrigerator, bro. Like, everything's efficient in here.
Dude.
Like,
Man. And we deal with that like the freezer burn thing. We deal with that a lot because Amanda, I don't. Sorry, my love, but I don't know why. I don't know if her family didn't raise her right on this, but she, like you cut the meat up, right? You buy a fucking tube from
Yeah.
Sam's and you cut it up.
right.
What do you wrap it with?
I put it in a freezer bag.
Freezer bag
Yeah.
or foil? Foil, right? She gets the fucking United bags, right? The one that you carry your grocery out.
They already got me.
And she wraps it up in it and freezes
A
it
lot of
right. And
air
I'm
in
like,
there.
what the fuck are you doing, man?
Why are you freezing trash?
He's trying to kill you.
Man, I'm like,
He's talking
what
about
are
killing
you
you.
doing, Amanda? And she's like, it's still. I said, no, my love, you gotta put it in a fucking freezer bag. That's why they say freezer or fucking foil. I go in there and just fucking bags in there, and I'm just like.
Oh,
And then she
No.
gets mad because like she's like, what do you want to eat tonight? And I was like, damn, okay, you gonna cook? Let's do
Not
taco.
that United bag in the
No,
freezer.
United said, I'll say, okay, I'll go get the tomato and I'll come with meat, right? She's like, I got some in. I ain't eating that fucking United. Fucking take the meat, still got the print United Market Street on it. I'm like,
It's got
dude,
GMOs
I don't-
in it now.
And I've told her, but it's just a habit for her. She'll fucking do it, and then I'll see. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot. I'm like, what,
Bro.
But she takes it, separates it, takes it out of the wrapper,
Separates
and then puts
it.
it in United bags.
And the foil's right there, and the freezer bags are right there, and she's doing it fast, right? Because she hates putting up groceries,
Yeah.
right? Because my job Me and Angel go get it. We bring them inside. Your job to put everything up, right? She's trying to do everything fucking fast. And she'll just fucking, those bags that we just carried the fucking food in, bro. She throws it there, wraps it, and like, and she swears this shit.
That's
like,
the first time I've ever heard
Same.
that shit.
I'm
Yes.
gonna watch when I get home. When I get home, I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna fucking send it to you.
That's gonna be the show picture for tomorrow, bro.
Should be.
Dude. I was just, that's when you said freezer burn. I was like, maybe it is good. I'm gonna try that shit. I'll save some. Thank God it's not too high. It's
Jesus.
just ground beef.
So I'm here talking shit about my dad, right? We have 2 freezers and we got a freezer in our garage, and I just pulled some shit to cook like yesterday for my meals at work, right? And I pulled some fucking shrimp, and the shrimp said it was expiring 2023. So I was like, still good. I cooked it and I ate it.
It survived.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. It still tastes like shrimp.
Maybe it's
Fuck it.
just
Like, it was-
FDA shit, you know,
So I was
government
like,
regulations,
it's still good. It's just 1 year. Fuck it.
arbitrary bullshit.
So yeah, man. Like I said, I'm talking shit about my dad, but I'm
But
doing
you
the
did
same
say
fucking shit. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. You got any fucking shout outs, brother?
Just come out June 22nd to Cast Studio C.
Hell yeah, dude.
8 o'clock.
June 22nd. That falls on what day?
It's Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all come out.
You got like just any little snippets on like what it's gonna cover or entail?
I got 5 comedians coming on.
Fuck
I can tell y'all that.
Hell
5
yeah.
comedians doing something. I can tell you my secret. I'll tell you
At what
after.
time?
It's gonna be probably about 9:30, but we're starting
At night.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna start at 8, hanging out, drinking beer, get fucked up,
Okay.
and y'all come out. Hang out.
Let us.
Subscribe to my YouTube
I
channel
think
too,
we'll
please.
be out of town that day. Okay, no. Well, we won't be. Okay.
Well,
Fuck
then
yeah.
you better be there.
I'll see you there.
All right,
Fuck
cool.
yeah, dude.
He just invited
What?
you. You know what you said about inviting.
Once again, bro, shout it out again. Once again.
Snake Pit Rattlesnake Roy on YouTube and Apple Podcast, Spotify, all of that. Check it out,
Thank you for coming on, bro.
dude. Thanks for having
Appreciate
me.
it, man.
That was fun.
Fucking good time, man. Jake, you got any shout outs, brother? You know you gotta shout out that boy.
Yeah. Shout out to the family and stuff, my wife, my kids and stuff. Shout out to I mean, you guys talk about wrestling so much. I got to put it out there and stuff. My son's a coach at Hub City Wrestling. So if you want to get some of the best wrestling by kids that actually wrestled and actually went to state, not like some of these other clubs, censored, come see them.
Fuck you, putos.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, we got something coming up within the next couple of years and stuff. We're going to start our own club. And we're going to take it back to what it used to be and stuff, where we're not friends with everybody. It's about warriors and let's get it and stuff.
Amen.
But shout out to my son for stepping up to do that. Shout out to my grandson, Aiden. 3 years. He'll be 3 in July. He's going to be a monster. He's going to represent what we do and stuff. Shout out to my daughter,
That's the
Mia.
cutest little boy, bro.
We're going to keep doing what we're doing, the UT and stuff. We got one more year there, and fingers crossed and stuff. She's coming home, and she'll finish out of here at Tech and stuff.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
We'll get there. Shout out to my daughter, Sarah, my baby. Love her. She's doing her thing and stuff and taking care of things, and my wife that holds us all down.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hey, Jake, thank you for coming on, bro.
Sir, man, appreciate
Much love, brother.
Appreciate it.
Someone got any shout outs, bro?
Yeah, to my buddy Cathcart for coming down here before he heads out to the DR.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be fucking crazy, man. He's living the dream, man.
I know.
Living the big-
He's living your dream.
Yeah, my dream. I told him that. I said, "You're living my fucking dream, man."
He's like this. You can come.
I'm lying. There's one other guy. He's a old coworker of mine. But two of y'all, you and him, I've never known anyone in my life that was like in dire, like fucking life goal to live off the grid. And it's this fucker and my other friend, man.
Yeah, man,
Like-
that's a dream, man. And that's what I told him. I said, dude, I'm so fucking excited for you, bro. Like, you're doing what I want to do, is just live abroad on the beach, just get up.
Like
and
I gotta
fucking
call a
fish.
neighbor's neighbor to get in contact
Yeah.
with him. Like,
Oh, dude, man. And
We gotta call you on the coconut and stuff.
So
dude.
I'm happy, and so shout out to him, man. Especially for him to come out of his way from Utah to fly out of Lubbock.
100.
So that's super expensive to fly
oh,
out of
for
here to
sure.
go over there.
Yeah.
That's like, you still got to go to Dallas. You're gonna have to go to Dallas. I'm gonna let you know. You're gonna go to Dallas. That's why we
Dallas,
drive to
Atlanta.
Dallas to fly out. But for him to come and spend some time, man. Been through a lot together, so just shout out for him coming out, man. And to Mark from Jimenez. Talk to him, man, and just everybody, brother.
Yeah, dude. Shout out
Everybody, bro.
Jimenez, Tanqueria. Shout out Tortilleria.
Shout out Mikey.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Dude,
Mike.
Mike is a
I
bad
like that
motherfucker.
guy.
Huh?
Yeah, he's cool.
Shout out
dude.
Friends Barbecue too, man. They are great fucking people, man. I put Mark and Mike right up there with San Juan. I think the world of all three of them, man. Like for real, man. Shout out Patriot Painting Construction, Tigre Burrito. Hit up Tigre Burrito like a motherfucker. If you haven't tried them, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life.
100.
And shout out DJ Kipo, man. Those are my sponsors. DJ Kipo will no budget's too big or too small. He fucking work with anything. So the host John Eric Media, Pandejos every Friday, Deep Dive with Donnie every Monday, man. And if you guys are willing to or wanting to do something this Friday, please come out and check out my wife's new collection at the First Friday Art Trail. We'll be at the Cap Studio G, and you can check out some of my art and check out her fucking art. I'll be selling my photography and her art there. And also, I started a new IG, and it's JP Lopez Photo. That's my, if you want to check out my real photography, my one photo a day account, JP Lopez Photo. But until next time, guys, read some books! Oh, hey, didn't see you there. This episode is brought to you by DJ Kipo. DJ Kipo handles all things like weddings, quinceañeras, anniversaries, and graduations. He's good at what he does, keeps the party going, and hit him up on IG, TikTok at DJ Keepo 806. Once again, that's DJ KEEPO 806. Oh, it's you again. This episode is brought to you by Patriot Paint and Construction. They specialize in commercial and residential. They also specialize in drywall and paint. No job is too big or too small for them. Hit them up at 806 544 7199. Oh, you're still here? This episode is brought to you by Tigre Burrito, located at 720 Highway 62 in Wolford, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They specialize in breakfast and lunch burritos. They've also got some plates. Tell them JP Lopez sent you. But breakfast burritos are pretty fucking huge, so you better bring a big appetite. They're the shit.